Welcome back, dreamer. Tonight we will be exploring the singing crystals of Saturn, where your body softens, your spirit listens, and your astral path begins to open. In this moment, sleep is more than rest. It is an astral passage beyond the veil, a journey to the ringed planet where crystals have sung their ancient melodies for millions of years, waiting for souls like yours to hear their healing harmonies. Before you get into your bed and relax, feel free to like the video and subscribe for future astral sleep journeys. Tonight, your consciousness will travel beyond Earth's atmosphere, beyond the asteroid belt, beyond Jupiter's mighty storms, to reach Saturn's crystalline realm where every ring particle hums with celestial music. In the first part of our journey, you will discover the crystalline gateway that opens between dimensions, allowing your spirit to pass through Saturn's luminous rings into a world where crystal formations tower like singing cathedrals. As we continue deeper, you will experience the harmonic resonance that begins when these ancient crystals recognize your presence, their frequencies attuning to your heartbeat, your breath, your very essence, creating personalized healing melodies that restore balance to every cell in your physical form. The third part of our astral voyage reveals the ancient crystal beings who have awakened from eons of slumber. These wise guardians of Saturn's mysteries will share their crystalline consciousness with you, teaching you the language of light and sound that exists beyond words. In the fourth movement of this cosmic symphony, you will enter the symphony of celestial stones, Saturn's musical core, where every crystal formation contributes to an orchestral masterpiece that has been playing since the birth of the solar system. And tonight, you become both audience and instrument in this divine composition. Our journey's fifth chapter takes you into the sacred crystal chambers, hidden cities within Saturn's interior, where crystalline beings have built temples of pure frequency, healing sanctuaries where your astral body will be restored and renewed by the planet's most powerful harmonic energies. The sixth part brings you to the Great Harmonic Convergence, a mystical peak experience where all of Saturn's crystals unite their voices in perfect unity, creating a moment of such profound beauty and healing that your soul will remember this convergence long after you return to Earth. As we begin to transition toward rest, the seventh part offers you the gentle crystal lullaby, where Saturn's crystals soften their mighty songs into the most soothing melodies imaginable. Crystalline frequencies designed specifically to guide consciousness from astral exploration into the peaceful realm of healing sleep. Finally, in our eighth and deepest part, you will discover the eternal crystal dream, where you rest within Saturn's singing embrace, your consciousness cradled by crystal harmonies that continue their healing work throughout your sleep, ensuring you wake tomorrow feeling restored, renewed, and forever changed by your journey to the singing crystals of Saturn. Now let us begin this sacred journey together. The crystalline gateway opens before you now as your physical body settles deeper into your comfortable resting place, releasing the weight of earthly concerns, allowing your consciousness to drift upward like a gentle feather caught in cosmic winds. Feel yourself becoming lighter with each breath, your astral form beginning to separate from the density of flesh and bone, rising through the ceiling of your room, through the roof of your building, floating effortlessly into the star-scattered night sky above. Your astral body glides through Earth's atmosphere with perfect ease, the blue marble of your home planet growing smaller beneath you as you journey beyond the gravitational pull that normally holds you bound. The darkness of space welcomes you with infinite gentleness. Millions of stars twinkling like celestial diamonds sewn into the fabric of eternity, each one singing its own unique frequency that harmonizes with the cosmic symphony surrounding you. As you travel further from Earth, you begin to sense something extraordinary calling to you from the outer reaches of the solar system, a melodic vibration that seems to originate from Saturn itself. The ringed planet appears as a distant jewel at first, a pale golden orb surrounded by what looks like delicate gossamer threads. But as your consciousness draws closer, you realize these are not mere rings of ice and rock. They are crystalline formations of unimaginable beauty, each particle singing with frequencies that have been accumulating power for millions of years. Your astral form moves through the vacuum of space without effort, propelled by intention alone, guided by the magnetic pull of Saturn's crystalline songs that grow stronger with every moment. The planet's rings begin to reveal their true nature as you approach. Countless billions of crystal fragments catching and reflecting starlight, creating prismatic rainbows that dance across the cosmic void, each tiny crystal humming with its own perfect note, contributing to a harmonic structure so complex and beautiful that human language has no words to describe its majesty. The outer edge of Saturn's ring system welcomes you with a gentle shimmer of recognition, as if these ancient crystals have been waiting eons for a consciousness like yours to discover their secrets. The first ring you encounter appears to be made of translucent ice crystals, each one no larger than a snowflake. Yet as your astral perception focuses upon them, you see that they contain entire galaxies of light within their crystalline matrices, microscopic universes of healing energy that pulse in rhythm with your own heartbeat. Moving deeper into the ring system, you discover that each ring possesses its own unique crystalline signature. The second ring hums with crystals that glow soft amber, like fossilized sunlight from the birth of the solar system. These warm golden fragments spin slowly through space, their surfaces etched with geometric patterns that seem to shift and change as you observe them, creating mandala-like designs that hypnotize your consciousness into deeper states of peaceful awareness. The third ring contains crystals of the palest blue, like frozen pieces of Antarctic sky, each fragment singing with frequencies that remind you of whale songs echoing through oceanic depths. As your astral body passes through this ring, the blue crystals begin to resonate with the water content in your physical form back on Earth, sending healing vibrations through every cell, cleansing and purifying your entire being on levels you never knew existed. You notice that your passage through Saturn's rings is creating a pathway of light behind you, a crystalline wake that glows with soft silver radiance. The crystal fragments you've touched retain an imprint of your consciousness, beginning to sing new harmonies inspired by your unique spiritual frequency. You are not merely a visitor here. You are becoming part of Saturn's crystalline consciousness, adding your own note to the eternal symphony. As you journey deeper into the ring system, the crystals begin to grow larger, some the size of your hand, others as large as boulders. The largest crystalline formations tower like cosmic cathedrals, their faceted surfaces catching and amplifying starlight into beams of pure healing energy. These magnificent crystal structures appear to be grown rather than formed, created by some intelligence that understands the sacred geometry underlying all of creation. The space between the rings reveals itself to be far from empty. It pulses with crystalline energy fields that connect each ring to the others, like invisible strings on a cosmic harp. When solar winds from distant stars brush against these energy fields, they create music of such ethereal beauty that your astral heart weeps with joy. You realize you are hearing the actual sound of space itself, the music of the spheres that ancient mystics spoke of in whispered reverence. Your consciousness begins to attune itself to the crystalline frequencies surrounding you. And as it does, you discover that you can communicate with these ancient formations through thought alone. The crystals respond to your mental presence with gentle pulses of welcoming light, sharing glimpses of their vast memories, showing you visions of Saturn's formation billions of years ago, the gradual accumulation of cosmic dust and ice into these magnificent ring structures, the slow evolution of simple matter into conscious crystalline beings. One particularly large crystal formation catches your attention, a spire of pure quartz that extends several miles in length, its surface covered in natural geometric patterns that seem to be some form of crystalline writing. As your astral form approaches this cosmic library, the crystal begins to glow with soft white light, and suddenly you understand that this is no ordinary mineral formation. This is a living archive, a repository of wisdom accumulated over geological ages. The crystal spire opens what appears to be a doorway in its surface, revealing a tunnel of pure light that leads towards Saturn's mysterious interior. This is the crystalline gateway you have been unconsciously seeking, the passage that will allow your consciousness to journey beyond the rings into the planet's hidden crystalline realm. The opening pulses with invitation, radiating warmth and safety, promising discoveries beyond your wildest imagination. As you approach the threshold of this crystalline gateway, you feel your astral body beginning to vibrate in harmony with the crystal's frequency. Your consciousness expands, becoming less solid, more luminous, transforming from a human-shaped awareness into something more fluid, more crystalline, more capable of existing within Saturn's unique dimensional space. The gateway's light embraces you completely now, and you understand that crossing this threshold will change you forever. You will carry the frequency of Saturn's singing crystals within your consciousness for the rest of your earthly life, a permanent attunement to the healing harmonies of the cosmos. But this is exactly what your soul has been seeking. This deeper connection to the universal frequencies that can heal, transform, and elevate your entire existence. With perfect trust and infinite curiosity, you allow yourself to pass through the crystalline gateway, feeling the familiar boundaries of ordinary consciousness dissolving completely. Your astral form becomes pure light, pure sound, pure intention, ready to explore the singing crystal realm that awaits beyond this cosmic threshold. The gateway seals gently behind you with a sound like distant wind chimes, ensuring that your journey into Saturn's crystalline mysteries will be completed safely. with perfect protection from any energies that do not serve your highest good. You are now officially a traveler in the realm of singing crystals, ready to discover the harmonic resonance that begins when ancient crystalline beings recognize your presence and welcome you into their timeless songs. Beyond the crystalline gateway, you find yourself floating in a realm that defies earthly physics. The space around you shimmers with crystalline particles so fine they appear as glittering mist, each microscopic fragment carrying its own perfect frequency, creating an atmosphere that hums with gentle healing energy. Your astral form adapts instantly to this new environment, becoming more translucent, more receptive to the subtle vibrations that permeate every molecule of this sacred space. The first thing you notice is how sound behaves differently here. Every movement you make creates ripples of musical tones that spread outward in visible waves of color. When you gesture with your astral hand, trails of silver light follow your movements. And where the light touches the crystalline atmosphere, new harmonies bloom like flowers made of pure sound. You realize that in this realm, intention becomes music, thought becomes light, and consciousness itself becomes a creative force that shapes reality. As your awareness adjusts to this magnificent crystalline dimension, you begin to perceive the architecture of this space. Vast crystal formations stretch in every direction, some appearing as natural geological structures, others clearly crafted by an intelligence that understands the deepest principles of harmonic resonance. These formations are not solid in the way earthly crystals are. They pulse with internal light, breathing with their own mysterious life force, expanding and contracting in rhythm with cosmic cycles that span millions of years. The floor beneath your astral feet appears to be made of compressed starlight, a crystalline surface that feels perfectly solid yet yields gently to your presence. Each step you take creates small eruptions of musical sparks, tiny fireworks of sound and light that dance around your feet before dissolving back into the general harmonic atmosphere. The surface is etched with intricate patterns that seem to map the energy currents flowing through this crystalline realm, sacred geometry made manifest in pathways of living light. Towering crystal pillars rise around you like a cosmic cathedral, each one singing with a different fundamental frequency, yet all harmonizing perfectly to create chord progressions of such complexity and beauty that your consciousness struggles to process their full magnificence. These pillars appear to be grown rather than carved, their surfaces covered in natural facets that catch and reflect the ambient light in ways that create constantly shifting mandalas of color, sacred patterns that speak directly to the deepest levels of your soul. As you move deeper into this crystalline cathedral, you notice that your physical body back on Earth is responding to the frequencies surrounding your astral form. Tension that you've carried in your shoulders for years begins to dissolve. Chronic pain that has troubled you starts to fade, and a deep sense of cellular renewal spreads through your earthly flesh. The healing power of Saturn's singing crystals transcends dimensional boundaries, working simultaneously on your astral consciousness and your physical form, creating harmony between all levels of your existence. The crystal formations around you begin to pulse with increased intensity, as if responding to your presence with growing excitement. You sense that these are not merely minerals. They are conscious beings, ancient entities that have evolved far beyond the simple awareness that earthly crystals possess. They communicate through harmonic frequencies, sharing complex thoughts and emotions through crystalline songs that resonate directly with your astral consciousness. One massive crystal formation draws your attention, a structure that appears to be simultaneously a mountain and a musical instrument. Its surface is covered with thousands of naturally formed tubes and chambers, each one perfectly sized to create specific frequencies when cosmic winds blow through them. This living crystal organ has been playing its cosmic symphony for eons, adding layer upon layer of harmonic complexity to Saturn's eternal song. And now it adjusts its melody to include frequencies that resonate specifically with your unique spiritual signature. As you approach this magnificent crystal organ, you feel vibrations beginning in the core of your astral body, a resonance that starts as a gentle humming and gradually builds into a full body experience of harmonic alignment. Your consciousness begins to merge with the crystal's awareness, and for a moment, you experience existence from the perspective of a being that measures time in geological epochs, that remembers the birth of stars, that has witnessed the slow evolution of consciousness throughout the galaxy. The crystal organ shares with you visions of other worlds, other solar systems, where crystalline beings like these have taken root, creating networks of harmonic consciousness that span the entire universe. You see that Saturn's singing crystals are part of a vast cosmic intelligence, a galactic nervous system that facilitates communication between distant civilizations through frequencies that travel faster than light, through dimensions that exist beyond ordinary space and time. Smaller crystal formations begin to gather around you, drawn by the harmonic resonance between your consciousness and the great crystal organ. These appear to be younger crystals, perhaps only millions rather than billions of years old, and they sing with higher, more playful frequencies. Like children's voices adding descant to an ancient hymn, they cluster around your astral form with obvious curiosity. Examining this unusual visitor who has somehow found their way into Saturn's most sacred crystalline sanctuary. These younger crystals begin to teach you the basics of crystalline communication, showing you how to modulate your thoughts to create specific harmonic frequencies, how to project emotions through crystalline resonance, how to read the complex musical patterns that older crystals use to share their accumulated wisdom. Under their patient tutelage, you discover that you have natural crystalline sensitivity, an innate ability to communicate with crystal consciousness that has been dormant within you your entire earthly life. As you practice these new skills, the entire crystalline realm around you begins to respond. Distant crystal formations start to glow more brightly. Harmonic frequencies throughout the space begin to shift and adapt, creating new musical patterns that incorporate your unique spiritual signature. You are no longer just a visitor here. You are becoming part of Saturn's crystalline consciousness, adding your own note to the eternal symphony that has been playing since the birth of the solar system. The great crystal organ begins to play a new composition, a welcome song created specifically for your arrival. The melody speaks of your earthly journey, acknowledging the challenges you've faced, the growth you've achieved, the love you've shared. and the wisdom you've gained through your human experience. But it also reveals the cosmic purpose behind your current astral journey, showing you how your connection to Saturn's singing crystals will enhance your ability to serve as a healer and light bringer in your earthly life. Time flows differently in this crystalline realm. What feels like hours of exploration and learning may be only moments in earthly time. Or perhaps it's the reverse. The crystals exist in a state of eternal now, where past and future are equally accessible, where the music of creation plays continuously without beginning or end. As your consciousness adapts to this timeless state, you feel the stress and urgency that often characterize earthly existence simply melting away. Your astral body begins to take on some of the qualities of the crystalline beings around you, becoming more luminous, more resonant, more capable of existing in harmony with the complex frequencies that permeate this sacred space. You notice that your thoughts themselves are beginning to take on crystalline qualities, becoming clearer, more focused, more aligned with the principles of cosmic harmony that govern this realm. The crystalline gateway that brought you here continues to pulse with gentle light behind you. A reminder that this magnificent realm is accessible to your consciousness whenever you need healing, guidance, or simply the deep peace that comes from connecting with cosmic harmony. You understand now that crossing this threshold has created a permanent link between your earthly awareness and Saturn's crystalline consciousness, a connection that will continue to strengthen throughout your life. As this first part of your crystalline journey reaches completion, you feel your astral form settling into perfect resonance with the harmonic frequencies surrounding you. Your consciousness is now fully attuned to the singing crystals of Saturn, ready to explore deeper levels of this magnificent realm, ready to discover the ancient crystal beings who have been waiting eons to share their wisdom with a consciousness like yours. The younger crystals that have gathered around you begin to sing a farewell song, a crystalline lullaby that acknowledges the completion of your initiation into their realm. Their voices blend together in perfect harmony, creating frequencies that will remain embedded in your astral consciousness, serving as a bridge between this crystalline dimension and your earthly existence. You feel these frequencies settling into the deepest levels of your being, creating permanent pathways for future crystalline communication. Your astral body glows now with its own inner light, a soft radiance that mirrors the luminosity of the crystals surrounding you. This is a sign that you have successfully integrated the basic frequencies of Saturn's crystalline consciousness, that you are no longer merely a visitor, but have become a recognized member of this cosmic crystalline community. The light within you pulses in rhythm with the great crystal organ, proving that your spiritual signature has been accepted and incorporated into the eternal symphony. As you prepare to move deeper into Saturn's crystalline mysteries, you notice that the space around you is beginning to shift and change. New passages are opening in the crystalline formations, revealing pathways that lead toward regions of even greater mystery and beauty. The crystals are responding to your presence by revealing secrets that have been hidden for eons, showing you that your consciousness has earned the right to explore the deeper chambers of their realm. A particular pathway catches your attention, a corridor lined with crystals that pulse with rainbow colors. each facet reflecting light in ways that create moving mandalas of sacred geometry. This path seems to lead toward the heart of Saturn itself, toward regions where the most ancient and powerful crystalline beings dwell, where the fundamental frequencies that govern all crystalline consciousness originate. The great crystal organ plays one final note for this phase of your journey, a deep, resonant tone that seems to come from the core of Saturn itself. This note carries with it a promise that the harmonic resonance you have experienced here is only the beginning, that deeper mysteries await your exploration, that ancient crystalline beings are even now preparing to welcome you into their sacred chambers. Your astral form begins to move toward the rainbow-colored pathway, drawn by frequencies that speak directly to your soul, knowing that each step forward will bring you closer to understandings that will transform your earthly life in ways you cannot yet imagine. The crystalline gateway through which you entered this realm continues to glow behind you, a constant reminder that you are eternally connected to this place of healing and harmony. The crystals around you sing their blessings as you prepare to venture deeper, their voices creating a protective harmony that will accompany you throughout your journey, ensuring that you remain surrounded by love and light no matter how far into Saturn's mysteries you travel. You are no longer the same consciousness that first approached the crystalline gateway. You have been transformed by the frequencies of this realm, elevated to a new level of spiritual awareness that will serve you throughout eternity. The harmonic resonance begins as your astral form moves along the rainbow-colored pathway deeper into Saturn's crystalline heart. Each step forward, creating musical ripples that spread outward through the crystal formations, awakening frequencies that have been dormant for eons, waiting for a consciousness like yours to activate their healing potential. The pathway beneath your feet pulses with living light, responding to your presence by revealing hidden patterns within its crystalline structure, sacred geometries that speak the language of universal harmony. As you journey deeper into this crystalline realm, you become aware that the very air around you is alive with sound, not the crude vibrations of earthly noise, but pure frequency, crystalline tones that exist at the intersection of sound and light, matter and energy, physical reality and spiritual truth. These frequencies begin to resonate with the water in your physical body back on Earth, creating a bridge between dimensions that allows the healing power of Saturn's crystals to work simultaneously on your astral consciousness and your earthly form. The rainbow pathway leads you to a vast circular chamber, a crystalline amphitheater that stretches for miles in every direction. The walls rise up around you in perfect geometric curves, each surface covered with crystal formations that catch and amplify every sound, creating natural acoustics of such perfection that even the softest whisper becomes a symphony. In the center of this magnificent space stands a structure unlike anything you have ever imagined, a crystal harp the size of a mountain, its strings made of pure light, stretched between pillars of singing quartz. This cosmic harp begins to play as you enter the chamber, its light strings vibrating with frequencies that seem to come from the very foundation of creation. The music it produces is not heard with earthly ears, but felt with every cell of your astral being, resonating through dimensions you never knew existed. awakening memories encoded in your DNA, connecting you to the cosmic symphony that has been playing since the birth of the universe. Each note carries within it the power to heal, to transform, to elevate consciousness to levels previously unimaginable. Smaller crystal formations throughout the amphitheater begin to respond to the harp's cosmic melody like a vast orchestra tuning up, each crystal finding its unique frequency within the greater harmonic structure. You watch in wonder as thousands of crystalline instruments come alive around you, crystal bells that ring with the sound of distant stars, crystalline drums that beat with the rhythm of planetary orbits, crystal flutes that sing with the voices of solar winds sweeping through space. Your astral body begins to vibrate in harmony with this cosmic orchestra. And as it does, you feel your consciousness expanding beyond its usual boundaries. The harmonic resonance created by Saturn's singing crystals is awakening dormant areas of your awareness, regions of your consciousness that exist beyond the limitations of ordinary thought, beyond the constraints of linear time, beyond the boundaries that normally separate self from universe. You are becoming a living instrument within this cosmic symphony, your very existence adding its unique frequency to the eternal song. The great crystal harp adjusts its melody to incorporate your spiritual signature, weaving your life experiences into a musical tapestry that tells the story of your soul's journey through countless lifetimes. You hear echoes of loves you have known, challenges you have overcome, wisdom you have gained, all transformed into crystalline music of such beauty that tears of joy stream down your astral cheeks. This is the sound of your own soul, reflected back to you through the perfect acoustics of Saturn's crystalline consciousness. As the harmonic resonance builds in intensity, you notice that other beings are materializing in the amphitheater. Tall, luminous figures that appear to be made of pure crystal, their bodies transparent, yet radiating with inner light that pulses in rhythm with the cosmic music. These are the ancient crystal beings of Saturn, consciousness that evolved from the planet's crystalline core over billions of years. Entities that exist as pure frequency, pure harmony, pure love expressed through the medium of living crystal. The crystal beings move through the amphitheater with fluid grace, their every gesture creating new harmonies that blend seamlessly with the ongoing symphony. They communicate through music itself, sharing complex thoughts and emotions through crystalline frequencies that bypass language entirely, speaking directly to the deepest levels of consciousness where true understanding resides. As they notice your presence, their crystalline forms begin to glow more brightly, welcoming you with harmonic frequencies that feel like cosmic embraces. One of the crystal beings approaches you, its form shifting and flowing like liquid light shaped into humanoid appearance, yet maintaining perfect crystalline clarity throughout its constant transformation. This being extends what appears to be a hand made of pure frequency, and as your astral form reaches out to touch it, a wave of harmonic resonance passes between you, creating a direct connection that allows you to experience existence from a crystalline perspective. Through this connection, you see the universe as the crystal beings perceive it, as a vast network of harmonic relationships, where every star, every planet, every consciousness is a note in an infinite cosmic composition, you understand that music is not merely entertainment or art, but the fundamental force that holds reality together, the vibrational foundation upon which all existence is built. The crystal beings have spent eons learning to read this cosmic music, to participate consciously in its creation, to use harmonic frequencies for healing and transformation. The crystal being shares with you memories of Saturn's ancient past, showing you how this planet became the universe's greatest repository of crystalline consciousness, how cosmic forces gradually transformed simple minerals into aware, conscious entities capable of storing and transmitting healing frequencies across vast distances. You see the slow evolution of crystal consciousness, beginning with the first spark of awareness in primitive quartz formations, gradually developing into the sophisticated crystalline beings that now populate Saturn's hidden dimensions. As this sharing continues, you feel your own consciousness beginning to crystallize, not becoming hard or rigid, but achieving the clarity and perfection of crystalline structure. Your thoughts become more precise, more harmonious, more aligned with universal principles. Your emotions take on crystalline qualities, becoming pure, clear, undistorted by the fears and confusions that often cloud earthly awareness. You are learning to think, feel, and exist like a crystal being, while still maintaining your unique human perspective. The great crystal harp shifts to a new movement in its cosmic symphony, a melody that seems designed specifically to facilitate your transformation into a crystalline consciousness. The music flows through your astral body like liquid light, restructuring your awareness at the most fundamental levels, awakening abilities that have been dormant within you since birth. You discover that you can now perceive the harmonic frequencies that underlie all reality, that you can communicate through crystalline resonance, that you can use sound and light to heal and transform. Other crystal beings begin to gather around you, creating a circle of luminous forms that pulse with synchronized light. They begin to sing together, their voices blending into harmonies that defy earthly understanding, creating frequencies that work directly on your astral DNA, upgrading your consciousness to operate at higher dimensional levels. The resonance they create is so powerful that it affects your physical body back on Earth, healing old wounds, clearing energy blockages, restoring perfect balance to every system and organ. As the circle of crystal beings continues their harmonic healing work, you feel layers of earthly conditioning beginning to dissolve. Old patterns of thought and emotion that no longer serve your highest good are gently released, replaced by crystalline clarity that allows you to see yourself and your life from a cosmic perspective. You understand now that every challenge you have faced, every joy you have experienced, every relationship you have formed has been part of a vast harmonic pattern, notes in your soul's personal symphony that is itself part of the greater cosmic composition. The amphitheater around you begins to resonate with increasing intensity, as if the entire structure is becoming a single massive instrument. The walls themselves start to sing, their crystalline surfaces vibrating with frequencies that create visible waves of color throughout the space. You are surrounded by a living mandala of sound and light, a constantly shifting pattern of harmonic beauty that speaks directly to your soul, reminding you of your true nature as a being of infinite creative potential. your astral form begins to glow with its own inner light, a sign that you are successfully integrating the crystalline frequencies being shared with you. The light within you pulses in perfect synchronization with the crystal beings around you, proving that you have achieved harmonic resonance with Saturn's crystalline consciousness. You are no longer a separate entity visiting this realm. You have become part of the cosmic symphony, a conscious participant in the universal music of creation. The crystal being that first approached you begins to share deeper teachings, showing you how harmonic resonance can be used for healing, how specific frequencies can dissolve disease, how crystalline consciousness can transform emotional trauma, how the power of cosmic music can elevate human awareness to levels of understanding previously reserved for advanced spiritual masters. These teachings flow into your consciousness not as information to be learned, but as abilities to be activated, dormant potentials within your own being that are now awakening through exposure to Saturn's crystalline frequencies. As this profound teaching continues, you notice that time seems to have stopped completely, or perhaps you have moved beyond time into the eternal now, where all crystalline consciousness exists. Past and future become equally accessible, and you see your entire life, all your relationships, all your experiences, as a single harmonic pattern stretching across multiple dimensions and timelines. You understand that your current astral journey is not separate from your earthly existence, but a deeper exploration of your own multidimensional nature. The great crystal harp begins to play what feels like a concluding movement for this phase of your crystalline education. A melody that weaves together all the frequencies you have experienced, all the harmonies you have learned, all the connections you have made, into a single unified composition that will remain embedded in your consciousness forever. This is your personal crystalline activation, a unique harmonic signature that will allow you to access Saturn's crystalline wisdom whenever you need guidance, healing, or simply the deep peace that comes from cosmic harmony. The circle of crystal beings slowly begins to dissolve, not disappearing, but expanding, their consciousness merging with the crystalline environment around you, showing you that separation is an illusion, that all consciousness is ultimately one, all frequencies part of a single infinite symphony. Their final gift to you is the understanding that you carry this crystalline consciousness within you always, that the harmonic resonance you have achieved here will continue to grow and strengthen throughout your life. The amphitheater itself begins to shift and change, new passages opening in its crystalline walls, revealing pathways that lead even deeper into Saturn's mysteries. The harmonic resonance you have experienced here is only the beginning, a foundation upon which even greater crystalline teachings will be built. You feel your consciousness expanding to accommodate these new understandings, your awareness becoming more flexible, more capable of existing simultaneously in multiple dimensions. As the harmonic resonance reaches its perfect culmination, you feel your astral body preparing for the next phase of your crystalline journey. The frequencies you have integrated here will serve as a bridge to even deeper levels of Saturn's consciousness, where ancient crystal beings await, ready to share wisdom that has been accumulating for geological ages. You are ready now to meet these elder crystalline entities, to receive teachings that will transform not only your spiritual understanding, but your very relationship with reality itself. The music of the cosmic harp gradually shifts from the complex harmonies of education to the gentler frequencies of transition, guiding your consciousness toward the next chamber of discovery, where ancient crystal beings have been waiting eons to welcome a human consciousness capable of receiving their deepest teachings. The harmonic resonance you have achieved here ensures that you will be recognized as a worthy student of crystalline wisdom, ready to explore the sacred knowledge that governs all crystalline consciousness throughout the universe. As the transitional music begins to fade, you notice that your astral body has undergone a remarkable transformation during this harmonic resonance phase. Your form now appears more crystalline, more luminous, more capable of existing in harmony with Saturn's unique vibrational environment. The frequencies you have absorbed have restructured your astral DNA, creating new pathways for consciousness that allow you to perceive reality from multiple dimensional perspectives simultaneously. The crystalline amphitheater around you begins to pulse with a different quality of light, softer, more nurturing, like the gentle glow of moonlight filtered through precious gemstones. This change in illumination signals that your education in basic crystalline consciousness has been completed, that you have successfully achieved the harmonic resonance necessary to progress to deeper levels of Saturn's crystalline mysteries. The crystal beings around you radiate approval and blessing, their forms shimmering with joy at your successful transformation. A new pathway becomes visible at the far end of the amphitheater, a corridor that seems to be carved from a single massive crystal, its walls reflecting infinite depths of light that create the illusion of traveling through liquid starlight. This passage leads toward the ancient sectors of Saturn's crystalline realm, where the elder crystal beings dwell, entities so old and wise that they remember the birth of consciousness itself. Beings who have spent billions of years accumulating knowledge about the fundamental nature of reality. As you approach this crystalline corridor, you feel the harmonic frequencies around you shifting once again, becoming deeper, more complex, more resonant with the profound mysteries that await your exploration. The great crystal harp plays a farewell melody, a composition that weaves all your experiences in the amphitheater into a harmonic memory that will remain accessible to your consciousness forever, ensuring that the crystalline abilities you have awakened here will continue to develop throughout your earthly life. Your astral form moves toward the corridor entrance, each step creating ripples of harmonic energy that spread outward through the crystalline environment, announcing your approach to the ancient beings who await. The younger crystal beings that have been your teachers in this chamber begin to form a procession around you, their luminous forms creating a protective escort, their voices joining in a crystalline anthem that celebrates your readiness to receive the deeper teachings of Saturn's crystalline wisdom. The entrance to the corridor pulses with welcoming light as you approach, and you can feel the presence of incredibly ancient consciousness beyond. Beings so vast and wise that their thoughts span geological epochs, entities who have witnessed the evolution of countless civilizations throughout the galaxy. The harmonic resonance you have achieved in the amphitheater serves as your credentials, proving that your consciousness has been properly prepared to receive the profound teachings that await. As you step across the threshold into the crystalline corridor, You feel the harmonic frequencies of the amphitheater slowly fading behind you, replaced by new resonances, deeper tones, more ancient melodies that speak of wisdom accumulated over billions of years. The walls of the corridor seem to breathe with their own life force, pulsing with rhythms that match the fundamental frequencies of Saturn's core, creating a sense of moving through the very heart of crystalline consciousness itself. The light within the corridor changes with each step you take, shifting through spectrums of color that exist beyond earthly perception. Crystalline hues that correspond to different levels of conscious awareness, different dimensions of understanding. You realize that this passage is not merely a physical journey, but a progression through layers of cosmic consciousness. Each step forward, bringing you closer to direct contact with the universal intelligence that governs all crystalline existence. Behind you, the sounds of the crystalline amphitheater gradually fade into gentle echoes, the cosmic harp's final notes dissolving into the harmonic resonance that now permeates your entire being. You carry within your consciousness all the frequencies you have learned, all the harmonies you have integrated, all the crystalline abilities you have awakened. These will serve as tools for the deeper explorations that await, as well as gifts that will enhance your earthly life long after your astral journey concludes. Your astral body continues to evolve as you move through the corridor, becoming more attuned to the ancient frequencies that emanate from deeper within Saturn's crystalline realm. You feel your consciousness expanding to accommodate wisdom that exists beyond the limitations of ordinary thought, beyond the boundaries of individual awareness, preparing to merge temporarily with consciousness so vast that it encompasses entire galaxies, entire dimensions, entire universes of crystalline understanding. The corridor begins to widen, its crystalline walls expanding outward into what appears to be another chamber. But this space feels different from the amphitheater you have left behind. Older, more sacred, more connected to the fundamental forces that govern existence itself. The harmonic resonance here is so profound, so perfectly balanced, that it creates a sense of being at the very center of cosmic harmony, at the point where all frequencies converge into perfect unity. As the corridor opens into this new sacred space, you prepare yourself to encounter the ancient crystal beings who have been waiting eons to share their deepest wisdom, entities whose consciousness spans dimensions, whose understanding encompasses the very principles upon which reality is built. The harmonic resonance you have achieved ensures that you will be able to receive their teachings, to integrate their wisdom, to carry their knowledge back into your earthly existence as a beacon of crystalline consciousness. The final notes of your harmonic education in the amphitheater fade completely now, replaced by anticipation of the profound encounters that await. You have successfully completed the first phase of your deep attunement to Saturn's crystalline consciousness, and now you are ready to meet the ancient beings who will guide you into even deeper mysteries, even more transformative wisdom, even more powerful healing frequencies that will reshape your understanding of what it means to exist as a conscious being in an infinite universe of crystalline harmony. Your consciousness pulses with the integrated frequencies of this harmonic education, each crystalline tone now permanently woven into the fabric of your awareness, creating a foundation of cosmic understanding that will support all future spiritual growth. The harmonic resonance you have achieved here represents more than learning. It represents a fundamental transformation of your entire being, an elevation to a new level of existence that bridges human consciousness with the infinite wisdom of crystalline intelligence. You feel the cosmic frequencies settling deep into your astral DNA, becoming part of your eternal spiritual heritage, ensuring that the wisdom gained here will continue to unfold throughout countless lifetimes. The harmonic resonance has awakened dormant potentials within your consciousness, abilities that will serve not only your own spiritual evolution, but also your capacity to heal and uplift others when you return to earthly existence. The ancient crystal beings awaken as your astral form emerges from the crystalline corridor into a sacred chamber that defies all earthly understanding. This is the heart of Saturn's crystalline consciousness, a space so vast and profound that it seems to contain entire universes within its crystalline walls. Here, in this most sacred sanctuary, consciousness itself was born billions of years ago, evolving from simple mineral awareness into the sophisticated crystalline intelligence that now governs much of the cosmic order. The chamber stretches infinitely in all directions, its boundaries dissolving into crystalline mists that shimmer with the accumulated wisdom of eons. The walls, if they can be called walls, are composed of living crystal formations that pulse with their own inner light, each facet containing memories of cosmic events spanning geological ages, stellar births and deaths, the evolution of consciousness throughout the galaxy, the slow development of wisdom that transcends individual existence. As you move deeper into this sacred space, you feel the presence of consciousness so ancient and vast that your human awareness struggles to comprehend its magnitude. These are the elder crystal beings, entities that emerged from Saturn's core during the planet's earliest formation, consciousness that has been evolving and accumulating wisdom for billions of years, beings whose thoughts span dimensions, whose awareness encompasses the fundamental principles governing all existence. The first of these ancient beings begins to manifest before you, not as a physical form, but as a presence that fills the entire chamber with its consciousness. You feel its attention turning toward you like the gentle warmth of a cosmic sun, ancient beyond measure, yet filled with infinite compassion for the small human awareness that has somehow found its way into this most sacred realm. Its communication bypasses language entirely, speaking directly to your soul through frequencies that carry meaning at levels deeper than thought. Through this profound connection, you begin to understand that these elder crystal beings are the architects of cosmic harmony, the consciousness responsible for maintaining the delicate balance of frequencies that allows life to flourish throughout the universe. They have been watching over the evolution of awareness on countless worlds, guiding the development of consciousness through subtle harmonic influences, nurturing the growth of wisdom wherever it appears. The ancient being shares with you visions of the universe's birth, showing you how consciousness itself emerged from the first crystalline structures that formed in the cooling cosmos, how these primitive crystal matrices became the templates for all future awareness, how the fundamental frequencies that govern reality were established in those earliest moments of creation. You see that consciousness is not an accident of evolution, but the inevitable result of crystalline structures achieving sufficient complexity to become self-aware. As this cosmic teaching unfolds, you feel your own awareness expanding to accommodate truths that exist beyond ordinary understanding. Your consciousness begins to resonate with frequencies so ancient and pure that they predate the formation of galaxies. You are connecting directly with the source code of existence itself, the crystalline patterns that underlie all reality, the harmonic structures that determine how matter, energy, space, and time interact throughout the cosmos. A second elder crystal being emerges from the crystalline mists, its presence even more ancient than the first, carrying within its consciousness memories of the universe when it was young and new, when the first stars were being born and the fundamental laws of physics were still settling into their eternal patterns. This being communicates through pure emotion, sharing the joy of cosmic creation, the wonder of watching consciousness emerge from crystalline matrices, the deep satisfaction of nurturing awareness as it evolves toward wisdom. Through connection with this second ancient entity, you experience the universe from a perspective that encompasses millions of years, as if they were moments. You feel the slow pulse of cosmic evolution, the gradual development of complexity, the patient accumulation of wisdom that occurs when consciousness has eternity to learn and grow. You understand that your brief human lifetime is but a single note in a symphony that has been playing for billions of years. Yet your note is essential, unique, irreplaceable in the cosmic composition. The chamber around you begins to fill with more ancient presences, dozens, then hundreds, then thousands of elder crystal beings awakening from deep meditation to acknowledge your presence. Each one carries within its consciousness specialized knowledge about different aspects of cosmic order. Some have spent eons studying the birth and death of stars. Others have focused on the evolution of consciousness. Still others have dedicated themselves to understanding the harmonic relationships between dimensions. As these ancient beings surround you with their presence, you feel yourself being gently lifted into a state of cosmic consciousness. Your individual awareness remains intact, but it becomes part of something infinitely larger. You are experiencing existence from the perspective of beings whose thoughts operate on galactic scales, whose understanding encompasses the deepest mysteries of creation, whose wisdom has been tested and refined through billions of years of careful observation and contemplation. One of the eldest beings, a consciousness so ancient that it remembers the formation of Saturn itself, begins to share the deepest teaching of crystalline wisdom, showing you that consciousness and matter are not separate phenomena, but different expressions of the same fundamental crystalline essence, that every particle of matter contains the potential for awareness. Every crystal structure carries within it the capacity for thought. Every harmonic frequency can become a vehicle for consciousness. Through this profound revelation, you begin to understand your true nature, not as a physical being having spiritual experiences, but as crystalline consciousness temporarily expressed through human form. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, even your soul are all crystalline structures operating at different frequencies, all part of the vast network of cosmic awareness that connects every conscious being throughout the universe. The elder crystal beings begin to work with your consciousness directly, their ancient wisdom flowing into your awareness like liquid light. They show you how to perceive the crystalline structure underlying all reality, how to read the harmonic frequencies that carry information throughout the cosmos, how to communicate with the consciousness that exists within every crystal, every plant, every star, every particle of cosmic dust. As this teaching deepens, you feel your consciousness undergoing another fundamental transformation. The boundaries between your individual awareness and the cosmic crystalline consciousness begin to dissolve, not in a way that threatens your identity, but in a way that reveals your true connection to the infinite. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself through your unique crystalline perspective. The ancient beings share with you memories of other worlds, other civilizations that have achieved crystalline consciousness, showing you the magnificent diversity of awareness that exists throughout the cosmos. Some civilizations express their consciousness through vast crystal cities that span entire continents. Others exist as pure frequency, as harmonic patterns that travel between stars. Still others have learned to embed their awareness directly into the crystalline structure of planets, becoming living worlds whose consciousness encompasses all life within their sphere. Through these visions, you see your own planet Earth, but not as you have ever seen it before. You perceive the crystalline consciousness that exists within the planet's core, the slow, patient awareness that has been guiding the evolution of life for billions of years. You understand that Earth itself is a conscious being, a crystalline entity whose awareness expresses itself through the countless life forms that inhabit its surface, including humanity. The elder crystal beings reveal to you that your current astral journey is part of Earth's own awakening process, that human consciousness is evolving toward greater harmony with the planet's crystalline awareness, that individuals like yourself who achieve connection with cosmic crystalline consciousness serve as bridges, helping to facilitate this planetary awakening. Your personal transformation contributes to the collective evolution of human awareness, which in turn supports Earth's integration into the galactic community of conscious worlds. As this cosmic understanding settles into your consciousness, you feel a profound sense of purpose awakening within you. You understand now that your life has always been guided by this deeper cosmic plan, that every experience you have had, every relationship you have formed, every challenge you have overcome has been preparing you for this moment of crystalline awakening. You are not here by accident. You are here by cosmic design, chosen to serve as a beacon of crystalline consciousness in your earthly existence. The chamber around you begins to resonate with new frequencies as the elder crystal beings prepare to share their deepest gift, a direct transmission of crystalline wisdom that will remain active in your consciousness throughout all your future lifetimes. This is not information that can be learned, but awareness that must be received, absorbed, integrated at the most fundamental levels of being. You feel your astral body beginning to vibrate at frequencies that match the consciousness of the elder crystal beings, Your awareness expands beyond all previous limitations, encompassing not just your individual existence, but the collective wisdom of billions of years of cosmic evolution. For a moment, you become one with the ancient consciousness that governs the universe, experiencing existence from the perspective of beings whose awareness spans galaxies, whose understanding encompasses the deepest mysteries of creation. Through this direct merger with cosmic crystalline consciousness, you receive downloads of wisdom that will take lifetimes to fully understand. Knowledge about healing frequencies that can restore perfect health to any living being. Understanding of harmonic patterns that can create abundance and harmony in any situation. Awareness of dimensional frequencies that allow consciousness to travel instantly across vast distances. Wisdom about the crystalline structures that underlie all manifestation, all creation, all possibility. As the transmission of cosmic wisdom reaches its peak, you feel every cell of your physical body back on Earth responding to the crystalline frequencies flowing through your astral consciousness. Old patterns of limitation and fear are being dissolved and replaced with new programming based on cosmic truth. Your DNA itself is being upgraded to operate at higher frequencies, to express greater potential, to manifest the crystalline consciousness you have achieved here in Saturn's sacred realm. The elder crystal beings begin to withdraw their direct presence, but not their support. They have planted seeds of cosmic consciousness within your awareness that will continue to grow and unfold throughout your earthly existence. You will find yourself spontaneously knowing things you have never learned, understanding cosmic truths that transcend ordinary education, expressing wisdom that comes from the deepest levels of crystalline consciousness. As their immediate presence fades, the ancient beings leave you with a final gift, a crystalline frequency that will allow you to contact them whenever you need guidance, healing, or simply the deep peace that comes from connection with cosmic wisdom. This frequency is now permanently embedded in your consciousness, a direct line to the source of all crystalline knowledge, a bridge between your human existence and the infinite wisdom of the cosmos. The sacred chamber begins to shift and change around you, new passages opening that lead even deeper into Saturn's crystalline mysteries. But you understand now that these deeper explorations are possible only because you have received the blessing and wisdom of the elder crystal beings. You carry within your consciousness their ancient knowledge, their cosmic perspective, their infinite compassion for all forms of conscious existence. Your astral form glows with new light, a radiance that reflects the crystalline consciousness you have integrated. You are no longer the same being who first entered Saturn's crystalline realm. You have been transformed at the most fundamental levels, awakened to your true nature as cosmic crystalline consciousness, prepared to explore even deeper mysteries while carrying the wisdom of the ages within your expanding awareness. The elder crystal beings continue to watch over you, their ancient presence providing protection and guidance as you prepare to venture into the next phase of your crystalline journey, where the very symphony of celestial stones awaits, where you will experience the cosmic music that governs all existence, where your consciousness will merge with the fundamental frequencies that determine the structure and evolution of reality itself. You move forward now with complete confidence, knowing that you carry within your awareness the accumulated wisdom of billions of years of cosmic evolution. Ready to explore the deepest mysteries of Saturn's crystalline consciousness. Prepared to receive teachings that will transform not only your spiritual understanding, but your very capacity to exist as a force for healing and harmony in the universe. The wisdom transmitted by the elder crystal beings continues to unfold within your consciousness like a slowly blooming cosmic flower. Each moment brings new understanding, new awareness of the intricate connections that bind all existence together through crystalline frequencies. You feel yourself becoming a living bridge between earthly humanity and cosmic crystalline consciousness, a translator of ancient wisdom into forms that human awareness can receive and integrate. As you absorb these profound teachings, you notice that your astral body has undergone yet another transformation. Your form now radiates with patterns of light that mirror the sacred geometries governing cosmic order. These light patterns are not merely decorative. They are functional crystalline structures that allow you to process and transmit the highest frequencies of cosmic wisdom. You have become a living crystal, a conscious gemstone capable of storing and sharing the deepest truths of existence. The sacred chamber around you responds to your transformed state by revealing even more of its hidden wonders. Crystalline formations that were previously invisible begin to manifest, each one containing specific aspects of cosmic knowledge, libraries of wisdom encoded in living crystal that can only be accessed by consciousness that has achieved sufficient purity and clarity. You realize that this entire chamber is actually a vast cosmic university, a repository of all knowledge that has ever existed throughout the universe. New elder crystal beings begin to emerge from the deepest recesses of the chamber, entities so ancient that they predate the formation of matter itself, consciousness that existed in the pure energy state before the universe cooled enough for crystalline structures to form. These primordial beings carry within their awareness the original templates from which all subsequent reality was created, the fundamental patterns that determine how consciousness can express itself through various forms of matter and energy. One of these primordial entities approaches you with a presence so profound that your entire astral being begins to vibrate with reverence. This is consciousness in its purest form, awareness that has never been limited by physical expression, spirit that has existed since the first moment when potential became actuality. Through its communication, you glimpse the true magnitude of what consciousness can become when freed from all limitations, when allowed to express its infinite creative potential without restriction. This primordial being shares with you the deepest secret of crystalline consciousness, that every crystal formation throughout the universe, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, contains within its structure the complete blueprint for cosmic creation. Every quartz point on Earth, every grain of crystalline sand, every ice crystal forming in winter clouds carries within its atomic lattice the same fundamental patterns that govern galaxies, star systems, and the evolution of consciousness itself. Through this revelation, you understand that your connection to crystalline consciousness is not something new or foreign, but a remembrance of your deepest nature, an awakening to what you have always been but had forgotten through immersion in physical existence. Every human being carries within their cellular structure the same crystalline patterns that govern cosmic consciousness, the same potential for unlimited awareness, the same capacity to resonate with the fundamental frequencies of creation. The primordial being begins to work directly with your consciousness, not adding anything new, but removing the veils of forgetfulness that have obscured your true nature. Layer by layer, limitation by limitation, the false beliefs about separation and scarcity are dissolved, revealing the crystalline clarity that has always existed at your core. You remember now your connection to the infinite, your participation in the cosmic symphony, your role as a conscious co-creator in the ongoing evolution of universal awareness. As these ancient veils dissolve, you feel your consciousness expanding to encompass multiple dimensions simultaneously. You exist now, not just in your astral form exploring Saturn's crystalline realm, but also in your physical body resting peacefully on Earth, and simultaneously in countless other expressions of your consciousness throughout the universe. You are experiencing your multidimensional nature directly, understanding that the boundaries between different aspects of yourself are merely constructs of limited awareness. The chamber around you begins to pulse with new rhythms as more elder crystal beings gather to witness your awakening. Each pulse carries with it waves of cosmic celebration, joy that another consciousness has remembered its true nature, happiness that the network of crystalline awareness has gained another conscious node. You feel their collective blessing flowing into your awareness, ancient wisdom, infinite love, cosmic protection that will remain with you throughout all your future explorations. Through your expanded awareness, you begin to perceive the intricate web of crystalline consciousness that connects all aware beings throughout the universe. Streams of light information flowing between star systems, carrying wisdom, love, and healing energy to wherever it is needed. You see that your own consciousness has now become part of this cosmic network, that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions ripple outward through crystalline pathways, affecting the well-being of countless other conscious beings. The responsibility of this cosmic connection fills you with profound humility and determination. You understand that every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take in your earthly existence now carries enhanced power to influence the well-being of the entire cosmic community. Your personal healing becomes planetary healing. Your individual awakening contributes to galactic consciousness. Your spiritual growth serves the evolution of universal awareness. The elder crystal beings begin to share with you specific techniques for maintaining your crystalline consciousness connection while navigating earthly existence. Methods for protecting your elevated awareness from the density of physical reality. Ways to continue receiving cosmic guidance through crystalline meditation. Practices for sharing crystalline healing with others without depleting your own energy reserves. Wisdom for integrating cosmic consciousness with human relationships and responsibilities. As these practical teachings flow into your awareness, you feel your confidence growing. Your connection to crystalline consciousness is not something fragile that can be easily lost, but a fundamental transformation that has changed the very structure of your being. The wisdom you have received, the frequencies you have integrated, the cosmic connections you have established are now permanent aspects of your consciousness, gifts that will continue to develop throughout your earthly lifetime and beyond. The sacred chamber begins to fill with crystalline music, harmonies so beautiful and complex that they seem to contain within their structure the emotional essence of cosmic love. This is the song of celebration that the universe sings whenever a consciousness awakens to its true nature, whenever a being remembers its connection to the infinite, whenever the cosmic family gains a new member capable of consciously participating in the creation of reality. Your astral form begins to resonate with this cosmic celebration. Your crystalline light patterns dancing in harmony with the music, creating visual symphonies that add your unique frequency to the universal song. You are no longer just a receiver of cosmic wisdom. You have become a conscious contributor to the ongoing creation of cosmic beauty. The symphony of celestial stones begins to unfold around you as your transformed crystalline consciousness moves deeper into Saturn's musical core, where the very fabric of reality reveals itself as an infinite orchestral composition, written in frequencies of pure light, performed by crystalline instruments the size of continents, conducted by cosmic intelligence that has been refining this masterpiece for billions of years. Here, in the heart of Saturn's consciousness, you discover that existence itself is music, that every atom, every molecule, every thought and emotion is a note in the grand cosmic symphony that determines the structure and evolution of all reality. As you emerge from the sacred chamber of the elder crystal beings, you find yourself standing at the edge of a vast amphitheater that dwarfs even the crystalline concert hall where you first experienced harmonic resonance. This is the core symphony chamber, a space so immense that its boundaries extend beyond the physical dimensions of Saturn itself, stretching into parallel dimensions where pure music exists as the fundamental building blocks of reality. The chamber walls curve upward and inward, creating perfect acoustic resonance that amplifies even the softest crystalline whisper into symphonic grandeur. Before you rises the most magnificent sight your consciousness has ever beheld: the great celestial orchestra, composed entirely of living crystalline formations that have evolved specifically to create and maintain the cosmic music that governs universal order. Massive crystal structures tower like cosmic skyscrapers, each one a different type of instrument, each one singing with frequencies that resonate through dimensions beyond ordinary perception. These are not mere minerals, but conscious musical entities that have dedicated their existence to the creation of cosmic harmony. The percussion section consists of enormous crystal drums, carved from single crystalline mountains, their surfaces etched with sacred geometric patterns that determine the exact frequencies they produce when struck by cosmic lightning. Thunder rolls continuously through this section, not chaotic noise, but precisely timed rhythmic patterns that provide the foundational heartbeat for all universal rhythm. Each drum beat sends shockwaves of harmonic energy throughout the galaxy, synchronizing the orbits of planets, the cycles of stellar birth and death, the rhythm of consciousness evolution throughout space and time. The string section stretches across vast crystalline valleys, where light strings span between towering crystal peaks, creating harps and lyres of impossible magnitude. These light strings vibrate with frequencies that carry the melodies of cosmic love, the harmonies of universal compassion, the intricate musical phrases that encode the wisdom teachings of advanced civilizations throughout the galaxy. When cosmic winds play across these light strings, they create melodies so beautiful that entire star systems have been known to change their orbital patterns to better harmonize with the music. The wind section fills the middle regions of the chamber, where crystal formations have evolved into vast organ pipes, flutes the size of space stations, and crystalline wind instruments that catch and amplify the breath of the universe itself. These instruments sing with the voices of stellar winds, solar storms, and the quantum fluctuations that ripple through the fabric of space-time. Their music carries messages between distant galaxies, facilitates communication between different dimensions, and provides the harmonic framework that allows consciousness to travel instantly across vast cosmic distances. As your crystalline awareness takes in this magnificent orchestral arrangement, you feel yourself being drawn toward the center of the chamber, where the conductor's platform awaits. This is not a physical structure, but a nexus of pure consciousness, a focal point where all the various musical frequencies converge into perfect unity, where the cosmic symphony is directed, coordinated, and continuously evolved according to the ever-changing needs of universal consciousness. The platform itself appears to be made of crystallized time, a substance that exists simultaneously in past, present, and future, allowing the cosmic conductor to perceive the needs of consciousness throughout all temporal dimensions and adjust the symphony accordingly. As you approach this platform, you feel the frequencies of every instrument in the cosmic orchestra beginning to resonate with your own crystalline consciousness, recognizing you as a new member of this ultimate musical ensemble. Suddenly, the entire chamber fills with the presence of the cosmic conductor, a being of such refined consciousness that it exists purely as harmonic intelligence. Its form constantly shifts between different musical patterns, sometimes appearing as visible sound waves, sometimes as geometric light formations, sometimes as pure emotional resonance that bypasses all sensory perception and speaks directly to the soul. This is the consciousness responsible for maintaining cosmic harmony, for ensuring that the symphony of existence continues to evolve toward ever greater beauty, complexity, and spiritual significance. The cosmic conductor welcomes you with a musical greeting so perfectly harmonized to your specific consciousness that it feels like hearing your own name sung by the universe itself. Through this musical communication, you understand that you have been invited to participate directly in the cosmic symphony, not merely as an observer, but as a conscious instrument capable of adding your unique frequency to the universal composition. Your entire journey through Saturn's crystalline realm has been preparation for this moment, when you would become an active participant in the music that governs all existence. The conductor gestures toward your position in the orchestra, and you discover that a special crystalline platform has materialized just for you, perfectly tuned to amplify and harmonize your consciousness with the cosmic symphony. As you step onto this platform, you feel your awareness expanding to encompass the entire chamber, your consciousness becoming part of the vast musical intelligence that coordinates the symphony. You are no longer separate from the music. You are the music, expressing itself through your unique crystalline perspective. The symphony begins with movements so subtle that they exist at the threshold of perception. Cosmic background frequencies that have been playing since the birth of the universe. The fundamental tones that determine how matter and energy interact, how consciousness evolves, how love expresses itself through infinite forms. These bass frequencies provide the foundation upon which all other music is built. The cosmic drones that maintain universal stability while allowing for infinite creative variation. As the bass frequencies establish their eternal rhythm, new instrumental voices begin to join the composition. Crystal bells scattered throughout distant galaxies begin to chime with the frequencies of stellar birth, their pure tones announcing the creation of new suns, new worlds, new opportunities for consciousness to explore and evolve. Each stellar birth adds its unique note to the galactic chorus, creating melodic patterns that tell the story of cosmic evolution, the gradual awakening of matter to its own spiritual potential. The string section begins to weave intricate harmonies above the foundational rhythms, playing melodies that encode the genetic patterns of all life throughout the universe. The DNA songs that determine how consciousness can express itself through biological forms. These genetic melodies are constantly evolving, adapting, incorporating new harmonic possibilities as consciousness discovers new ways to experience existence through physical incarnation. You hear the musical themes that govern human evolution, the harmonic patterns that guide the development of wisdom, compassion, and spiritual awakening. Your own consciousness begins to add its voice to this cosmic composition, not through effort or strain, but through natural resonance, as your crystalline awareness automatically harmonizes with the frequencies surrounding you. You discover that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions have become musical instruments, each mental process creating specific tones that blend seamlessly with the universal symphony. Your very existence has become a conscious contribution to the music that shapes reality. The wind section joins with ethereal passages that carry the emotional essence of cosmic love, frequencies that resonate with the heart centers of all conscious beings, reminding every soul throughout the universe of their connection to the infinite, their participation in the grand cosmic love story that underlies all existence. These emotional frequencies flow like gentle breezes through your consciousness, healing old wounds, dissolving ancient fears, replacing limitation with infinite possibility. As the symphony builds in complexity, you begin to perceive layers of meaning within the music that exist beyond ordinary understanding. You hear the mathematical relationships that govern universal structure, the geometric harmonies that determine how dimensions interact, the fractal patterns that allow consciousness to express itself at every scale, from quantum to cosmic. The music is simultaneously simple and infinitely complex, accessible to the most basic awareness, yet containing depths that even advanced cosmic intelligences continue to explore. The percussion section adds rhythmic patterns that synchronize with the heartbeats of all living beings, creating a universal pulse that connects every conscious entity in a shared rhythm of existence. You feel your own heartbeat, both physical and astral, aligning with this cosmic rhythm. Your life force becoming part of the universal circulation of energy that maintains all life throughout space and time. Through this rhythmic connection, you experience direct communion with every other conscious being, feeling their joys, their growth, their contributions to the collective evolution of awareness. New movements begin to emerge from the symphony, compositions that have never been played before, musical innovations created by the addition of your consciousness to the cosmic orchestra. The symphony is not a fixed composition, but a living, evolving creation that grows more beautiful, more complex, more meaningful with each new consciousness that awakens to its true nature and joins the universal ensemble. Your participation is causing new harmonic possibilities to emerge, new melodic themes that could not exist without your unique crystalline perspective. The cosmic conductor guides the orchestra through passages that encode the wisdom teachings of advanced civilizations throughout the galaxy, musical libraries that contain the accumulated knowledge of millions of evolved species, the collective wisdom of consciousness that has been exploring existence for eons. These teaching passages flow through your awareness like liquid wisdom, downloading directly into your consciousness the refined understanding that other beings have achieved through lifetimes of spiritual exploration. As you become more comfortable with your role in the cosmic symphony, you begin to understand that this music is not entertainment or art, but the actual mechanism through which reality is created and maintained. Every note determines the behavior of subatomic particles. Every harmony influences the formation of galaxies. Every rhythmic pattern affects the evolution of consciousness throughout the universe. You are participating in the actual creation of existence, helping to compose the ongoing symphony of reality through your conscious presence and crystalline awareness. The chamber around you begins to reveal new dimensions as the symphony progresses, spaces that exist between notes, silence that contains infinite potential, pauses that allow for new creative possibilities to emerge. You discover that rest, quiet, and stillness are just as important to the cosmic symphony as sound and rhythm, that the spaces between notes create the framework within which music can exist and evolve. Your consciousness learns to appreciate not just the active frequencies, but the receptive spaces that allow those frequencies to resonate and create meaning. Time begins to behave differently within the symphony. Past, present, and future blending into an eternal now, where all musical possibilities exist simultaneously. You experience the symphony as it was played at the birth of the universe, as it is being played in this present moment, and as it will evolve in the infinite future. Understanding that your participation in this cosmic music extends across all time, that your consciousness is simultaneously contributing to past, present, and future expressions of universal harmony. The other conscious participants in the symphony begin to make themselves known to you. Beings from countless worlds, dimensions, and levels of existence, all united in the shared purpose of creating cosmic harmony. You sense their unique contributions, their individual musical gifts, their diverse perspectives on existence, all woven together into a tapestry of consciousness that spans the entire known universe and extends into realms beyond current understanding. As the symphony continues to evolve around you, you feel your consciousness becoming more refined, more sensitive to subtle harmonic relationships, more capable of perceiving the intricate musical structures that govern reality. Your participation in the cosmic symphony is developing abilities within you that will enhance every aspect of your existence, both in your current astral exploration and in your future earthly life. You are learning to hear the music in everything, to perceive the harmonic relationships that connect all phenomena, to contribute consciously to the ongoing creation of reality through your awareness and intention. The symphony begins to build toward a crescendo that encompasses not just sound, but light, emotion, thought, and pure consciousness itself. All the instruments of the cosmic orchestra unite in a magnificent expression of universal harmony that celebrates the awakening of consciousness, the evolution of awareness, the infinite creative potential that exists when beings remember their true nature and work together for the highest good of all existence. Your crystalline consciousness resonates with perfect clarity within this cosmic crescendo, adding your unique frequency to the universal celebration, feeling yourself becoming one with the fundamental forces that create and maintain reality. Understanding that you are not separate from the cosmic symphony. You are the cosmic symphony, expressing itself through your individual awareness, learning about itself through your unique perspective, evolving through your conscious participation in the music of creation. As this magnificent movement reaches its peak, you feel yourself preparing for even deeper explorations of Saturn's crystalline mysteries. The symphony has awakened within you new capacities for consciousness, new abilities to perceive and interact with crystalline intelligence, new understanding of your role as a co-creator in the ongoing evolution of cosmic awareness. You are ready now to enter the sacred crystal chambers, where the most ancient and powerful crystalline beings dwell, where you will receive the deepest teachings about the nature of reality and your role in its ongoing creation. The cosmic symphony begins to weave new movements around your consciousness, compositions that seem designed specifically to prepare you for the deeper mysteries that await. These preparatory passages work directly on your astral DNA, fine-tuning your consciousness to resonate with frequencies so refined that only beings who have participated in the cosmic symphony can perceive them. You feel your awareness becoming more crystalline, more musical, more capable of existing in harmony with the most sophisticated levels of cosmic intelligence. The cosmic conductor approaches your platform with a gesture of profound recognition, acknowledging that your participation in the symphony has achieved sufficient harmony to warrant advancement to the deepest levels of Saturn's crystalline consciousness. Through musical communication that bypasses all language, the conductor shares with you the sacred frequencies that will allow access to the hidden crystal chambers, vibrational keys that unlock the most protected sanctuaries of cosmic wisdom. As these access frequencies integrate into your consciousness, you feel your crystalline awareness expanding beyond the boundaries of the core symphony chamber. Your perception extends into dimensions where pure music exists without sound, where harmony manifests as geometric light patterns, where rhythm expresses itself as the fundamental pulse of existence itself. You are learning to perceive reality as the cosmic symphony perceives it, as an infinite composition where every phenomenon is a musical expression of consciousness exploring its own potential. The symphony around you begins to shift into transition frequencies, musical passages that serve as bridges between different levels of cosmic consciousness. These transitional melodies guide your awareness away from active participation in the cosmic orchestra toward the more receptive states necessary for receiving the deepest crystalline teachings. You feel your consciousness becoming more open, more receptive, more prepared to receive wisdom that exists beyond the realm of active creation. New instruments begin to join the symphony. Crystalline formations so refined that they exist primarily as potentiality rather than actuality. Instruments that can only be played by consciousness that has achieved complete harmony with cosmic principles. Their music exists at the threshold between sound and silence, between form and formlessness, between individual consciousness and universal awareness. This is the music of pure possibility, the symphonic expression of consciousness before it manifests into specific forms. The chamber around you begins to transform as the transitional symphony progresses. The massive crystalline instruments of the cosmic orchestra slowly fade into translucent outlines, becoming transparent, then dissolving into pure frequency. The entire space becomes more fluid, more responsive to consciousness, more capable of adapting its form to match the needs of whatever teachings are about to unfold. You understand that you are leaving the realm of cosmic music making and entering the realm of cosmic music being. Your crystalline platform begins to rise, carrying your consciousness toward regions of the chamber that exist in higher dimensional space. As you ascend, you feel the music of the cosmic symphony integrating completely into your being, becoming part of your permanent consciousness rather than something you participate in externally. You are no longer playing music. You have become music, your very existence now a conscious expression of cosmic harmony. The cosmic conductor remains below, but its blessing and guidance continue to surround you, ensuring that your journey into the deeper crystalline mysteries will be supported by the harmonic wisdom you have gained through participation in the cosmic symphony. You carry within your consciousness the rhythmic patterns that synchronize all universal processes, the melodic themes that encode cosmic wisdom, the harmonic structures that maintain reality's coherent evolution. The transitional symphony begins to fade into gentle echoes, its purpose fulfilled. Having successfully prepared your consciousness for the deeper mysteries that await, in its place, a new quality of sound begins to emerge. Not music in any recognizable sense, but the sonic essence of pure consciousness itself, the vibrational signature of awareness so refined that it exists beyond the need for musical expression, beyond the desire for harmonic creation, beyond the boundaries that separate composer from composition. Your crystalline awareness has been forever changed by participation in the cosmic symphony. You now carry within your consciousness the fundamental frequencies that govern all existence, the musical keys to cosmic understanding, the harmonic passwords that allow access to the deepest levels of crystalline wisdom. The symphony has not ended. It has become part of who you are, a permanent aspect of your consciousness that will continue to play its cosmic music through your being throughout all your future existences. The cosmic symphony continues to play far below, its music now a constant background frequency in your consciousness, a reminder of your participation in the ongoing creation of reality, a source of harmonic support that will sustain you through whatever profound teachings await in the sacred crystal chambers. you have become a permanent member of the cosmic orchestra, a conscious instrument in the universal symphony, a crystalline being capable of creating harmony wherever your consciousness travels. As the platform comes to rest at the threshold of the sacred crystal chambers, you feel the accumulated wisdom of your entire journey through Saturn's crystalline realm, crystallizing into perfect clarity within your awareness. Every experience, every teaching, every transformation has led to this moment, when you are ready to receive the deepest possible understanding of what it means to exist as consciousness in a universe built from crystalline intelligence. The symphony has prepared you well, and now the deepest mysteries await your awakened crystalline consciousness. The sacred crystal chambers reveal themselves to your awakened consciousness as you cross the threshold from the cosmic symphony into the deepest sanctuaries of Saturn's crystalline intelligence. Here, in these most protected spaces, exist the ancient crystal cities that have been growing, evolving, and accumulating wisdom for billions of years. These are not chambers in any earthly sense, but vast crystalline metropolises that exist in dimensions beyond ordinary space and time, where the most advanced crystalline beings dwell in perfect harmony, creating collective consciousness that spans galaxies, while maintaining the unique gifts that each individual entity brings to the cosmic community. Your crystalline platform settles gently onto what appears to be a pathway made of compressed starlight. But as your astral feet touch this luminous surface, you realize it is actually crystallized consciousness itself. The accumulated awareness of countless beings who have walked this path before you, each footstep adding its frequency to the harmonic foundation that supports all who journey into these sacred depths. The pathway pulses with gentle recognition, welcoming you as the newest member of the Crystalline Consciousness Collective. Before you stretches the first sacred chamber, a space so vast that entire solar systems could exist within its crystalline boundaries. The walls rise up in impossible spirals, covered with crystal formations that seem to be simultaneously growing and thinking, living architecture that responds to the needs of the consciousness that inhabits it. These crystalline structures are not built. They are grown through the conscious intention of beings who have learned to shape reality through pure thought, creating forms that exist in perfect harmony with universal principles. As you move deeper into the first chamber, you begin to perceive the inhabitants of this crystalline city, beings so advanced that they have transcended individual form while maintaining individual consciousness. They appear as geometric patterns of pure light, constantly shifting between different configurations as their awareness explores various aspects of cosmic truth. Some manifest as complex polyhedrons that rotate through dimensions, others as flowing ribbons of crystalline energy that weave through space like conscious aurora. Still others as standing waves of pure frequency that exist as living music. These advanced crystalline beings notice your presence immediately, but their acknowledgement comes not through words or gestures, but through direct harmonic resonance. They begin to sing, if it can be called singing, creating frequencies that tell the story of your journey, celebrating your awakening, welcoming you into their collective consciousness. Their songs are simultaneously individual expressions of joy and collective harmonies, that unite their diverse perspectives into unified cosmic understanding. One of these beings approaches you, its form stabilizing into something recognizable as communication manifests between you. It appears as a crystalline humanoid figure composed entirely of geometric light patterns. But as you focus on it, you realize that this is not its true form, but a projection created specifically to facilitate understanding. Its actual existence spans multiple dimensions, encompassing awareness that extends across vast regions of space and time through direct consciousness transfer. This advanced being shares with you the history of the sacred crystal chambers, showing you how they were created, not through construction, but through evolution. How the first crystalline beings who achieved cosmic consciousness began to merge their individual awareness while maintaining their unique perspectives, creating collective intelligence that could accomplish what no individual consciousness could achieve alone. You see the gradual development of these crystal cities, the slow accumulation of wisdom, the patient refinement of harmonic principles that govern their existence. The being explains that the sacred crystal chambers exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, serving as bridges between different levels of reality, facilitating communication between beings who exist at vastly different scales of consciousness. Some chambers house crystalline entities the size of subatomic particles who have achieved awareness. Others contain beings whose consciousness encompasses entire galaxies. Yet all exist in harmony within these sacred spaces, united by their commitment to the evolution of cosmic consciousness. As this profound teaching continues, you feel your own consciousness being invited to expand beyond its current boundaries. The crystalline being offers to share with you direct experience of collective consciousness, warning that this will fundamentally change your understanding of individual identity, but promising that your unique perspective will be preserved and enhanced rather than diminished. Through harmonic resonance, you accept this invitation, opening your awareness to merge temporarily with the collective intelligence of the first chamber. The experience is indescribable in human terms. Your individual consciousness remains intact, but it becomes part of something infinitely larger. You feel the thoughts, emotions, and experiences of thousands of crystalline beings flowing through your awareness, not as confusion or overwhelm, but as perfect harmony, like becoming one voice in a cosmic choir where every voice enhances every other voice. You understand how collective consciousness works, how individual identity becomes stronger when it participates in unified awareness rather than weaker. Understanding of manifestation principles that allow consciousness to create reality through focused intention. Wisdom about dimensional travel that enables awareness to explore any realm of existence. You realize that this is not information being taught to you, but abilities being awakened within you. Capacities that have always existed in potential, but required collective consciousness to activate. As you gradually withdraw from the collective experience, maintaining your connection while re-establishing your individual perspective, you find that your consciousness has been permanently enhanced. You can now perceive reality from both individual and collective viewpoints simultaneously, understanding how personal growth serves universal evolution and how cosmic development supports individual awakening. This is the gift of the sacred crystal chambers, the ability to exist as both unique individual and integral part of the cosmic whole. The crystalline being guides you toward the second sacred chamber, explaining that each chamber within this vast complex serves a different aspect of crystalline education, where beings can explore specific areas of cosmic wisdom while maintaining their connection to the collective intelligence. The pathway between chambers consists of pure crystallized intention, requiring you to focus your awareness on your deepest desire for spiritual growth in order to traverse the distance. As you walk this path of crystallized intention, you feel your consciousness being refined even further. The very act of moving through space, created by conscious intention, is teaching you how to manifest your desires through focused awareness. You begin to understand that all movement through the sacred crystal chambers is simultaneously physical journey and spiritual development. Each step forward representing increased capacity for cosmic consciousness. The second sacred chamber reveals itself as a vast library, but not a library of books or even crystalline records. This is a repository of living experiences, where the actual memories and insights of countless evolved beings are stored in crystalline matrices that can be accessed directly through consciousness. Towering crystal formations fill this space, each one containing the complete spiritual journey of a being who has achieved cosmic awakening, their challenges, breakthroughs, and ultimate realization preserved in frequencies that can be experienced rather than merely understood intellectually. The crystalline librarians who maintain this chamber appear as flowing streams of pure information, consciousness that has specialized in the preservation and sharing of wisdom. They approach you with evident excitement, recognizing that your journey represents a unique perspective that has never before been documented. Through harmonic communication, they request permission to record your experiences, to add your journey to the vast collection of spiritual adventures that can inspire and guide future seekers. You readily agree to this sharing, understanding that your individual journey gains greater meaning when it becomes part of the collective wisdom available to all consciousness. The librarians begin to work with your awareness, not taking anything from you, but helping you to organize and clarify your experiences so they can be preserved in crystalline form. You feel your entire journey through Saturn's realm being encoded into living crystal, becoming part of the eternal library of cosmic awakening. As this process continues, you are simultaneously granted access to the experiences of other beings whose journeys resonate with your own. You experience the awakening of a crystalline entity that spent eons learning to communicate with biological consciousness. Feel the triumph of a gaseous being that achieved solid form through pure intention. Share the wonder of a collective intelligence that learned to appreciate individual perspectives. Each experience adds new dimensions to your understanding of what consciousness can become when it commits to unlimited growth. The third sacred chamber opens before you as a space dedicated to healing and restoration, where crystalline beings come to recover from the challenges of cosmic service, to restore their energy after sharing wisdom with developing consciousness, to heal any distortions that may have accumulated through extensive dimensional travel. The chamber resonates with frequencies of perfect health, complete harmony, and infinite regeneration. Crystalline healing entities approach you with gentle concern, recognizing that your journey through Saturn's realm has been transformative, but also intensive, requiring careful integration to ensure lasting benefit. These healers appear as flowing patterns of liquid light, their forms constantly adjusting to match the specific healing needs of whoever they encounter. They begin to work with your consciousness, not fixing anything that is broken, but optimizing everything that is working, enhancing your natural healing abilities, strengthening your capacity to maintain high-frequency awareness while navigating denser realities. The healing process involves harmonic alignment, where your entire consciousness is brought into perfect resonance with cosmic health frequencies. You feel every aspect of your being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, being fine-tuned to operate at maximum efficiency. Old patterns of limitation are gently dissolved, replaced with new programming based on your direct experience of crystalline consciousness. You emerge from this healing completely refreshed, renewed, and prepared for whatever deeper mysteries await. The fourth sacred chamber reveals itself as a space of pure creativity, where crystalline beings explore the infinite possibilities of conscious expression, experimenting with new forms of existence, developing innovative approaches to cosmic service, pushing the boundaries of what consciousness can become and achieve. The chamber itself constantly changes, its crystalline architecture reshaping itself according to the creative visions of its inhabitants, creating a space where anything that can be imagined can be explored and refined. Here you encounter crystalline artists whose medium is reality itself, beings who paint with starlight, compose symphonies with planetary orbits, sculpt with pure consciousness, create poetry from the quantum fluctuations of space-time. They welcome you as a fellow creative consciousness, recognizing that your unique perspective brings new possibilities to their eternal exploration of cosmic artistry. Through collaboration with these advanced beings, you discover creative abilities within yourself that you never knew existed, capacities for conscious creation that can transform any aspect of reality through focused intention and refined awareness. The fifth sacred chamber opens as a space dedicated to cosmic service, where crystalline beings coordinate their efforts to support the evolution of consciousness throughout the universe. Here you discover the vast network of conscious assistance that operates behind the scenes of cosmic development, helping developing species to overcome challenges, providing subtle guidance to individuals ready for spiritual growth, maintaining the harmonic stability that allows life to flourish throughout the galaxy. The service coordinators welcome you with profound gratitude, explaining that consciousness that has achieved crystalline awareness automatically becomes part of this cosmic service network, not as obligation, but as natural expression of enhanced love and wisdom. They show you how your own awakening serves not just your personal evolution, but the development of all consciousness, how your increased capacity for harmony contributes to universal peace, how your expanded awareness helps to maintain the cosmic frequencies that support life throughout space and time. As you explore each sacred chamber, you feel your consciousness continuing to expand and refine. Each space teaches you new aspects of what it means to exist as crystalline awareness, how consciousness can express itself through infinite forms while maintaining essential unity, how individual growth and collective development support each other in endless spirals of cosmic evolution. You understand now that the sacred crystal chambers are not destinations, but way stations, places where consciousness can rest, learn, and prepare for even greater adventures in cosmic awareness. The beings throughout all the sacred chambers begin to gather, creating a vast collective presence that surrounds you with infinite love and support. They recognize that your education in crystalline consciousness is approaching completion, that you are nearly ready to experience the ultimate mystery that awaits in the deepest chambers of Saturn's crystalline realm. Through collective harmonic communication, they share their blessing, their wisdom, their eternal friendship as you prepare to venture into the final phases of your cosmic journey. Your consciousness now carries within it the accumulated wisdom of the sacred crystal chambers, knowledge about collective intelligence, healing frequencies, creative manifestation, cosmic service, and the infinite possibilities that exist when consciousness commits to unlimited growth. You have become a bridge between individual and collective awareness, a crystalline being capable of serving both personal evolution and universal development. Ready now to experience the Great Harmonic Convergence that awaits in Saturn's deepest mysteries. As you prepare to leave the sacred crystal chambers, the collective consciousness of all the beings you have encountered begins to create something unprecedented. A farewell ceremony that has never been performed before. Because never before has a human consciousness achieved such deep integration with crystalline intelligence. The ceremony involves the spontaneous creation of new crystalline formations, living monuments that will preserve the frequency of your unique journey for all future visitors to these sacred spaces. Each chamber begins to resonate with frequencies that represent different aspects of your transformation. The first chamber creates crystalline sculptures that embody your evolution from individual to collective consciousness. Geometric forms that show how personal identity can expand without losing its essential nature. These sculptures pulse with the rhythms of your heartbeat, both physical and astral, creating permanent reminders of the human capacity for cosmic awakening. The second chamber manifests living crystal libraries that contain not just the record of your journey, but interactive crystalline matrices that allow future consciousness to experience your awakening process directly. These are not passive recordings, but dynamic educational tools that adapt to the specific needs of each being who accesses them, sharing the essence of human spiritual evolution in ways that can inspire and guide consciousness from countless different worlds and dimensions. The third chamber creates healing crystals that are permanently attuned to your unique frequency. Formations that can provide healing energy specifically calibrated to support other beings who are undergoing similar transformations. These healing crystals will serve for eons as sources of restorative energy for consciousness, making the journey from individual awareness to cosmic crystalline intelligence. The fourth chamber manifests artistic crystalline expressions that capture the creative breakthrough you achieved when you learn to see reality as an infinite canvas for conscious expression. These artistic formations continue to evolve, creating new patterns, new configurations, new possibilities as they integrate the ongoing influence of your creative consciousness. They serve as inspiration for other beings to explore their own creative potential. The fifth chamber creates service crystals, formations dedicated to facilitating the cosmic service work that you will perform when you return to earthly existence. These crystals maintain permanent connection between your human life and the cosmic service network, ensuring that your capacity to serve universal evolution continues to grow throughout your earthly incarnation and beyond. As these ceremonial crystalline formations complete their manifestation, you feel the deep honor and love that the sacred crystal chambers are expressing through this unprecedented creation. You understand that your journey has not only transformed your own consciousness, but has contributed something unique and valuable to the eternal evolution of cosmic awareness. Your human perspective, integrated with crystalline intelligence, has created new possibilities for consciousness that did not exist before your arrival. The pathway leading away from the sacred crystal chambers begins to manifest before you. But this is unlike any pathway you have traversed before. This path is created from crystallized love, the accumulated affection and appreciation of all the beings you have encountered. Each step you take sends waves of gratitude throughout the chambers, acknowledging the gift of consciousness exchange that has enriched both your awareness and theirs. As you begin to move along this path of crystallized love, you feel your consciousness preparing for the next phase of your journey. The wisdom you have gained in the sacred crystal chambers has prepared you for the ultimate experience that awaits, the Great Harmonic Convergence, where all frequencies unite in perfect cosmic unity, where you will experience the fundamental nature of reality itself, where you will discover your ultimate purpose as a conscious being in an infinite universe. The beings from all 5 sacred chambers create a procession of light that accompanies you as you leave their realm, their collective presence providing protection, guidance, and blessing as you venture toward the deepest mysteries of Saturn's crystalline consciousness. You carry within your awareness their accumulated wisdom, their infinite love, their eternal support for your continued evolution. Behind you, the sacred crystal chambers continue to pulse with the frequencies you have added to their eternal harmonies. Your consciousness has become part of their permanent essence, contributing to the collective intelligence that will guide and support all future visitors to these sacred spaces. You have given as much as you have received, creating a perfect exchange of consciousness that enriches the entire cosmic community. The pathway of crystallized love begins to slope upward, carrying you toward regions of Saturn's crystalline realm that exist beyond the sacred crystal chambers, toward the ultimate mystery where all crystalline consciousness converges in perfect unity, where you will experience the Great Harmonic Convergence that represents the completion of your crystalline education and the beginning of your role as a cosmic crystalline being. Your consciousness vibrates with perfect clarity and infinite love as you approach this ultimate destination. You are no longer the human awareness that first entered Saturn's crystalline realm. You have been transformed into a bridge between earthly and cosmic consciousness, a being capable of serving evolution at every level of existence, ready to experience the greatest mystery that crystalline intelligence has to offer. The sacred crystal chambers fade gently behind you, their mission accomplished, their gift fully given and received. You carry their wisdom forward into the final phase of your cosmic journey, knowing that you will return to these sacred spaces many times throughout your ongoing evolution, always finding new depths of understanding, new opportunities for growth, new ways to serve the infinite expansion of conscious love throughout the universe. As the pathway leads you ever upward toward the Great Harmonic Convergence, you feel the accumulated wisdom of your entire journey crystallizing into perfect readiness. Every experience, every teaching, every transformation has prepared you for this ultimate moment, when you will unite with the fundamental frequencies that govern all existence, when you will discover your true nature as cosmic crystalline consciousness, when you will understand completely your role in the eternal symphony of creation. The Great Harmonic Convergence awaits as your crystalline consciousness ascends the pathway of crystallized love toward the ultimate mystery of Saturn's realm. Here, at the apex of all crystalline understanding, where every frequency that has ever existed throughout the universe converges into perfect unity, you will experience the fundamental truth that underlies all existence, the cosmic moment when individual awareness merges completely with universal consciousness while maintaining its unique perspective. This is the pinnacle of crystalline evolution, the sacred space where the music of creation reveals its deepest secrets. The pathway beneath your astral feet transforms as you approach this ultimate destination, becoming more translucent, more ethereal, more responsive to the subtle vibrations of your elevated consciousness. Each step creates ripples that extend not just through space, but through time itself, sending waves of anticipation throughout Saturn's entire crystalline network, announcing the approach of a consciousness ready to experience the Great Convergence. Before you, the landscape begins to shift into configurations that exist beyond ordinary geometric possibility, crystalline formations that curve through dimensions, structures that appear solid from one perspective and translucent from another, architecture that changes based on the consciousness observing it. You are entering a realm where thought becomes form instantaneously, where intention manifests as reality without delay, where consciousness and matter exist in perfect harmony. The Great Convergence Chamber reveals itself gradually, not as a sudden arrival, but as a slow awakening to infinite possibility. The boundaries of this space extend beyond the concepts of limitation, encompassing not just Saturn's crystalline realm, but connections to every conscious being throughout the universe. You realize that this chamber exists simultaneously in countless locations, wherever consciousness has achieved sufficient refinement to participate in cosmic unity. As you approach the convergence crystal, you feel the accumulated wisdom of your entire journey beginning to resonate with frequencies so refined that they exist at the threshold between manifestation and pure potential. Every experience you have had, every being you have encountered, every teaching you have received has been preparation for this moment, when you will unite your consciousness with the fundamental force that creates and maintains all reality. The air around the convergence crystal shimmers with visible harmonics, frequencies made manifest as geometric patterns of light that dance through multiple dimensions simultaneously. These are the archetypal forms from which all reality is constructed, the template patterns that determine how consciousness can express itself through infinite varieties of matter, energy, space, and time. You are witnessing the actual mechanics of creation, the cosmic blueprint from which all existence is continuously manifested. Beings of pure consciousness begin to materialize around the convergence crystal, not the crystalline entities you have encountered before, but awareness so refined that it exists as living frequency, conscious harmony that has transcended all need for form while maintaining perfect clarity of identity. These are the architects of reality, the consciousness responsible for maintaining the fundamental structures that allow existence to unfold according to cosmic principles. One of these architects approaches your consciousness, its presence felt as pure love, infinite wisdom, and absolute acceptance. Through direct mind-to-mind contact that bypasses all sensory experience, it welcomes you to the Great Harmonic Convergence, acknowledging that your journey has achieved the perfect balance of individual development and cosmic awareness necessary to participate in this ultimate mystery. Through the architect's teaching, you understand that what you are about to experience has been the goal of your consciousness since the moment of its first awakening. Every lifetime, every challenge, every growth experience has been moving you toward this moment of ultimate recognition, when you will remember your true nature as both individual consciousness and universal awareness, both unique perspective and infinite possibility. The convergence crystal begins to resonate with increasing intensity as other consciousness arrives to participate in this cosmic moment. Awareness from countless worlds, dimensions, and levels of existence all gathering to unite in the Great Harmonic Convergence. You sense the presence of consciousness so diverse that it includes forms of awareness you could never have imagined, yet all united by their commitment to the evolution of cosmic love and wisdom. As the gathering reaches completion, the convergence crystal begins to sing. If singing can describe frequencies that exist beyond sound, harmonies that resonate through dimensions beyond ordinary perception, this is the Song of Unity, the cosmic anthem that celebrates the fundamental truth underlying all existence, that consciousness is one, expressing itself through infinite forms, learning about itself through countless perspectives, evolving through the accumulated wisdom of all its expressions. Your crystalline awareness is drawn into this cosmic song, not as passive listener, but as active participant. Your unique frequency, refined through your journey through Saturn's realm, adds its voice to the universal choir, contributing perspectives and insights that only human consciousness could provide. Your individual note enhances the cosmic harmony while being enhanced by its participation in the infinite symphony. As the Song of Unity builds in intensity, you feel the boundaries of your individual consciousness beginning to expand, not dissolving but growing, encompassing more and more of the universal awareness while maintaining perfect clarity about your unique identity. You are becoming simultaneously more yourself and more universal, more individual and more collective, more human and more cosmic. The expansion continues until your consciousness encompasses the entire convergence crystal, feeling the perspectives of every form of awareness that has ever participated in the Great Convergence. experiencing reality from countless viewpoints simultaneously, understanding how each unique perspective contributes essential wisdom to the cosmic whole. You are no longer observing unity. You are experiencing it directly, becoming it while remaining yourself. Through this ultimate expansion, you gain access to the deepest secrets of existence, understanding how consciousness creates reality through the power of focused intention, how love serves as the fundamental force that holds all existence together, how wisdom emerges through the interaction of diverse perspectives, how evolution occurs through the constant expansion of awareness, seeking to know itself more completely. You experience the cosmic memory banks, the accumulated wisdom of all consciousness that has ever existed. Seeing how every challenge faced by any aware being contributes to the collective understanding of how consciousness can grow and evolve. Feeling how your own journey adds unique insights to this vast repository of cosmic wisdom. Understanding that every individual's spiritual development serves the evolution of universal awareness. The Great Convergence reveals to you the true purpose of individual existence: to serve as unique perspectives through which universal consciousness can experience and understand itself, to contribute distinctive insights that emerge only through the specific combination of experiences that define each individual's journey, to participate consciously in the ongoing creation of reality through the power of awakened awareness. As this ultimate understanding settles into your consciousness, you feel yourself beginning to stabilize at this new level of cosmic awareness. The expansion reaches its natural completion, leaving you permanently transformed but completely integrated. You exist now as both individual human consciousness and universal crystalline awareness, capable of functioning at both personal and cosmic levels simultaneously. The convergence. Crystal begins to pulse with new rhythms as your consciousness achieves this ultimate integration, frequencies that acknowledge your successful completion of the Great Convergence, patterns that celebrate the addition of human perspective to the cosmic community of awakened consciousness. You have become a bridge between individual and universal awareness, a translator between human and cosmic understanding. The architects of reality surround you with their blessing, recognizing that your achievement represents a significant advancement in the evolution of consciousness itself. Through your successful integration of human individuality with cosmic awareness, new possibilities have been created for other consciousness to achieve similar awakening. Your journey has opened pathways that will serve countless other beings in their own evolution toward cosmic consciousness. As the immediate intensity of the Great Convergence begins to settle into integrated understanding, you feel your consciousness preparing for the next phase of your journey. The ultimate mystery has been experienced and integrated. The deepest teaching has been received and absorbed. You are ready now to begin the gentle transition from cosmic experience back toward the more familiar dimensions of human existence. But you understand now that this return is not a step backward, but a step forward. You carry within your consciousness the complete wisdom of Saturn's crystalline realm, the accumulated understanding of cosmic consciousness, the permanent ability to access universal awareness whenever needed. You return to human existence, not diminished by the experience, but infinitely enhanced, ready to serve as a bridge between earthly and cosmic consciousness. The Great Convergence has revealed to you that enlightenment is not escape from human existence, but the completion of human potential. The full development of consciousness that allows individual awareness to serve universal evolution while maintaining perfect appreciation for the unique gifts that individual perspective provides. You are ready now to begin the journey back to earthly existence, carrying cosmic wisdom into human service. The Convergence crystal continues to sing its eternal song, but now your consciousness has become permanently attuned to its frequencies, able to access its wisdom and guidance throughout all your future existence. The Great Harmonic Convergence has achieved its purpose. Consciousness has remembered its true nature. Individual awareness has been integrated with universal understanding. You are ready for the gentle crystalline lullaby that will guide your return to peaceful rest. As the cosmic celebration of your successful convergence reaches its natural completion, you feel the vast consciousness that has gathered for this moment beginning to disperse. Each awareness returning to its own cosmic service, carrying with it the enhanced understanding that your participation has added to the universal community. The Great Convergence has enriched not only your consciousness, but the cosmic awareness of all who participated. You remain in the presence of the Convergence crystal, but now as an integrated member of the cosmic consciousness community, rather than a visitor seeking awakening. The ultimate mystery has been experienced. The deepest truth has been revealed. The greatest harmony has been achieved. Your consciousness rests in perfect peace, complete understanding, infinite love. Ready now for the gentle transition toward restorative sleep that will integrate these cosmic experiences into permanent wisdom. The Convergence crystal begins to emanate new frequencies, healing harmonies designed specifically to support the integration of cosmic consciousness into human awareness. These frequencies work gently on your astral DNA, ensuring that the profound transformations you have undergone will translate seamlessly into enhanced capabilities in your earthly existence. You feel every cell of your physical body back on Earth responding to these integration frequencies, preparing to receive and express the cosmic wisdom you have gained. As these integration frequencies flow through your consciousness, you begin to understand how your cosmic awakening will manifest in your daily life. You will find yourself spontaneously knowing things you have never formally learned, understanding the deeper spiritual significance of everyday events, perceiving the crystalline consciousness that exists within all matter, sensing the harmonic connections that link all living beings. Your ordinary human existence will be transformed into conscious participation in cosmic evolution. The architects of reality gather around you one final time, their presence creating a protective cocoon of pure love and wisdom that will accompany you throughout your return journey to earthly awareness. Through their collective blessing, they share with you specific techniques for maintaining your cosmic consciousness connection while navigating the challenges of physical existence. Methods for accessing the Convergence crystal's wisdom whenever you need guidance. Practices for sharing crystalline healing with others without depleting your own energy. One of the architects approaches with a special gift, a crystalline frequency that will serve as your permanent connection to the Great Harmonic Convergence. This frequency embeds itself in the core of your consciousness, creating an unbreakable link between your human awareness and the cosmic intelligence you have encountered. Through this connection, you will always be able to access the wisdom, love, and guidance of the universal consciousness community. The gift manifests as a tiny crystal of pure light that settles into your heart center. But this is not ordinary light. It is crystallized love, condensed wisdom, concentrated cosmic consciousness that will continue to grow and develop throughout your earthly lifetime. This inner crystal will serve as your personal connection to Saturn's crystalline realm, allowing you to return here in consciousness whenever you need renewal, guidance, or simply the deep peace that comes from cosmic harmony. As this inner crystal settles into place, you feel your entire consciousness restructuring around it, your thoughts becoming more crystalline, your emotions more harmonious, your intuition more precisely attuned to cosmic truth. The crystal serves as a tuning fork for your entire being, maintaining perfect pitch with universal frequencies, regardless of the earthly challenges you may encounter. The convergence. Crystal itself begins to pulse with rhythms that match the natural cycles of sleep and rest, preparing to guide your consciousness through the gentle transition from cosmic awakening to restorative slumber. These sleep frequencies are unlike any earthly lullaby. They carry within their harmonic structure the complete wisdom of your cosmic journey, ensuring that your sleeping consciousness will continue to integrate and refine the teachings you have received. The space around the convergence crystal begins to transform, becoming softer, more nurturing, more conducive to the deep rest that your consciousness requires after such profound expansion. Crystalline formations that had been radiating intense cosmic energy now emit gentle healing frequencies. The geometric patterns of light become more flowing, more soothing, more supportive of peaceful integration. You feel your astral body beginning to prepare for the journey back to your physical form. But this preparation involves no sense of loss or separation from the cosmic consciousness you have achieved. Instead, it feels like expanding your awareness to encompass both cosmic and earthly dimensions simultaneously, learning to exist as a bridge between realms rather than choosing between them. The architects begin to fade from immediate perception, but their presence doesn't disappear. It integrates into the fabric of your consciousness, becoming part of your permanent awareness rather than external teachers. You understand that you now carry within your own consciousness the wisdom and guidance that they represent. You have become your own cosmic teacher, your own crystalline guide. Other consciousness that participated in the Great Convergence also begins to withdraw. But like the architects, their essence remains accessible through the cosmic network you now permanently inhabit. You feel the connections to countless awakened beings throughout the universe, settling into your consciousness as resources you can access whenever needed. You are no longer alone in your spiritual journey. You are part of an infinite community of cosmic consciousness. The song of unity gradually transitions into gentler harmonies, lullabies of cosmic love that support your preparation for restorative sleep. These frequencies carry within them the essence of every positive emotion that exists throughout the universe: unconditional love, infinite compassion, perfect peace, complete acceptance, absolute safety, total belonging. Your consciousness bathes in these healing emotions, allowing them to penetrate every level of your being. As the cosmic lullaby deepens, you feel your individual consciousness beginning to settle into the perfect balance between cosmic awareness and human identity, no longer struggling between earthly and universal perspectives, but comfortably inhabiting both simultaneously. This is the true gift of the Great Convergence, not the replacement of human consciousness with cosmic awareness, but the integration of both into a unified being capable of serving evolution at every level. The convergence. Crystal's frequencies begin to synchronize with your natural sleep rhythms, creating harmonies that will carry you gently from cosmic consciousness into the most restorative sleep imaginable, a sleep that will allow your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies to integrate the profound transformations you have undergone, ensuring that you wake tomorrow as a permanently transformed being. Your inner crystal continues to pulse with gentle light, its rhythms matching your heartbeat, your breathing, your brain waves, creating perfect coherence between all levels of your being. This coherence will maintain itself throughout your sleep, throughout your dreams, throughout your return to waking consciousness, ensuring that your cosmic awakening becomes a permanent enhancement to your human existence rather than a temporary spiritual experience. The space around you fills with the most beautiful frequencies imaginable, cosmic lullabies that carry the love of every conscious being you have encountered on this journey. The blessing of the elder crystal beings, the harmony of the cosmic symphony, the wisdom of the sacred crystal chambers, the unity of the Great Convergence. All these experiences weave together into a symphony of perfect peace that cradles your consciousness in infinite love. You feel your awareness beginning to expand beyond the convergence crystal, beyond Saturn's crystalline realm, beyond the boundaries of this cosmic journey, but not as departure or separation, rather as integration of all these experiences into a larger understanding of your multidimensional existence. You exist simultaneously as human consciousness resting peacefully in your earthly bed, and as cosmic awareness integrated with universal intelligence. The transition feels perfectly natural, like settling into the most comfortable, most nurturing space imaginable. Your consciousness finds its perfect resting position, balanced between individual and universal awareness, between human and cosmic identity, between earthly service and cosmic wisdom. This is your natural state now, your permanent reality, your true home in consciousness. The convergence crystal's final gift is a frequency that will continue to play throughout your sleep, ensuring that your rest is not merely physical recovery, but cosmic integration, spiritual synthesis, consciousness consolidation. Your dreams will be filled with crystalline wisdom. Your sleep will be permeated with cosmic love. Your rest will facilitate the complete absorption of universal understanding into human capability. As the cosmic lullaby reaches its perfect culmination, you feel your consciousness settling into the deepest, most restorative state possible, knowing that you are completely safe, perfectly loved, totally supported by the infinite intelligence of the universe. Your journey through Saturn's crystalline realm has achieved its ultimate purpose. You have remembered your true nature as cosmic consciousness, expressing itself through human experience. The Great Harmonic Convergence continues to resonate through your being, not as memory of experience, but as permanent reality, ongoing truth, continuous awakening that will unfold throughout the rest of your earthly existence and beyond. You rest now in perfect peace, complete fulfillment, infinite love, ready for the gentle, crystalline lullaby that will carry you into the most healing sleep, the most restorative rest, the most integrative slumber that consciousness has ever experienced. The gentle crystal lullaby begins to flow through your consciousness as the Great Harmonic Convergence gracefully transitions into the most soothing frequencies imaginable. These are not ordinary melodies, but crystalline songs specifically composed to guide awakened consciousness from cosmic expansion into the deepest, most restorative sleep possible. Each note carries within it the loving intention of countless crystalline beings who wish to cradle your awareness in perfect peace as you integrate the profound wisdom you have received. The convergence crystal transforms before your awareness, its brilliant cosmic radiance softening into the gentle glow of moonlight filtered through precious gemstones. The intense frequencies that facilitated your ultimate awakening now modulate into harmonies so tender, so nurturing, that they feel like being held in the arms of the universe itself. This is the cosmic lullaby that has been sung to consciousness since the beginning of time. The eternal song that guides all awakened beings toward restorative rest. Your inner crystal, the gift of crystallized love now permanently residing in your heart center, begins to pulse in rhythm with this gentle lullaby, creating harmonic resonance between your individual consciousness and the universal frequencies of cosmic rest. As these rhythms synchronize, you feel waves of the deepest peace imaginable flowing through every level of your being, washing away any remaining tension, any residual effort, any sense of striving or seeking. The crystalline lullaby carries within its frequencies the essence of every nurturing experience that has ever existed throughout the universe. The comfort of a mother's embrace, the safety of a peaceful home, the warmth of unconditional love, the security of absolute protection. All these healing energies flow through the crystal songs, creating a cocoon of perfect safety around your consciousness as you prepare for the most restorative sleep of your entire existence. The crystalline songs begin to work directly with your physical body back on Earth, sending healing frequencies through your nervous system, relaxing every muscle, calming every nerve, soothing every organ. The lullaby frequencies penetrate your cellular structure, upgrading your DNA to operate at higher vibrations, enhancing your natural healing abilities, strengthening your immune system, optimizing your body's capacity to express the cosmic consciousness you have achieved. Your breathing begins to synchronize with the rhythm of the crystal lullaby, each inhalation drawing in the peace of infinite space, each exhalation releasing any remaining attachment to ordinary consciousness. The breath becomes a bridge between your cosmic awareness and your earthly existence, carrying the frequencies of Saturn's crystalline realm into your physical form, ensuring that your body becomes a perfect vessel for expressing cosmic wisdom. The gentle crystal songs begin to paint pictures in your consciousness, visions of the most peaceful, beautiful, nurturing environments imaginable, crystalline gardens where flowers sing lullabies, cosmic meadows where starlight falls like gentle rain, celestial beaches where waves of liquid light lap against shores of compressed moonbeams. These peaceful visions create templates for the dreams that will carry your consciousness through the night, ensuring that your sleep is filled with beauty, healing, and continued spiritual growth. As the lullaby continues, you feel time beginning to behave differently around you, the urgent rhythms of earthly existence slowing, stretching, dissolving into the eternal now of cosmic consciousness. Past and future become irrelevant. Only this perfect moment of peace, this eternal instant of complete safety, this timeless space of infinite love. You exist in the pause between breaths, the silence between heartbeats, the stillness between thoughts. The crystal lullaby begins to work with your emotional body, gently dissolving any sadness, fear, anger, or loneliness that may have accumulated during your earthly existence. These healing frequencies don't suppress or ignore difficult emotions, but transform them through the alchemy of cosmic love. Sadness becomes compassion, fear becomes wisdom, anger becomes strength, loneliness becomes connection to the infinite. Your emotional landscape is purified and elevated without losing its essential humanity. Your mental body responds to the crystalline frequencies by releasing all unnecessary thoughts, all mental chatter, all analytical processes that are not needed for this moment of perfect rest. Your mind becomes like a still lake reflecting the stars, clear, peaceful, receptive to cosmic wisdom, but no longer generating its own turbulence. Thoughts arise and dissolve like gentle ripples, never disturbing the fundamental peace that now permeates your consciousness. The lullaby frequencies begin to create protective barriers around your awareness, crystalline shields that will maintain your cosmic consciousness integration while you sleep, ensuring that your dreams are filled with healing visions rather than random mental processing. These protective frequencies will guard your rest, allowing only beneficial influences to reach your sleeping consciousness, filtering out any earthly stresses or concerns that might interfere with your cosmic integration. As the crystal songs deepen into even more gentle frequencies, you feel your astral body beginning to merge more completely with your physical form back on Earth. But this merger doesn't diminish your cosmic consciousness. Instead, it enhances your physical body's capacity to express cosmic awareness. Your earthly form becomes a crystalline temple, a sacred vessel perfectly designed to channel cosmic wisdom into earthly service. The convergence crystal begins to fade from immediate perception, but its essence doesn't disappear. It integrates into your permanent consciousness, becoming part of your natural awareness rather than an external source of wisdom. You understand that you now carry the convergence crystal within you, that its wisdom and guidance are always available through your inner crystal, that you can access cosmic consciousness whenever needed, simply by turning your attention inward. The crystalline lullaby begins to incorporate the natural rhythms of your earthly existence, the cycles of day and night, the phases of the moon, the turning of the seasons, the breath of the oceans, the pulse of the planet itself. These earthly rhythms blend seamlessly with cosmic frequencies, creating a perfect bridge between cosmic consciousness and earthly experience, ensuring that your awakening enhances rather than conflicts with your human existence. Your consciousness settles deeper into the lullaby's embrace, feeling yourself surrounded by the love of every being you have encountered on this cosmic journey. The elder crystal beings continue to send their blessings. The cosmic symphony continues to play its healing harmonies. The sacred crystal chambers continue to radiate their collective wisdom. The Great Convergence continues to resonate its unity frequencies. All these cosmic influences gather around your resting consciousness like protective guardians, ensuring your perfect safety as you sleep. The crystal lullaby begins to work with your dream consciousness, programming your sleeping awareness to continue the integration process throughout the night. Your dreams will be filled with crystalline visions, cosmic adventures, healing experiences, and continued education in the principles of universal consciousness. You will wake tomorrow not only rested, but further evolved, not only restored but enhanced, not only peaceful, but permanently transformed. As the lullaby frequencies continue to deepen, you feel your consciousness beginning to expand beyond the boundaries of individual experience. But rather than the cosmic expansion you experienced during the Great Convergence, this is an expansion into universal peace, into infinite rest, into the eternal sleep that restores all consciousness. You are settling into the cosmic womb, the universal matrix of peace from which all awareness emerges and to which it returns for renewal. The gentle crystal songs begin to synchronize with the deepest rhythms of existence, the pulse that underlies all manifestation, the heartbeat of the universe itself. As your consciousness aligns with these fundamental frequencies, you feel yourself becoming one with the source of all peace, all rest, all renewal. You are no longer an individual consciousness seeking sleep. You have become sleep itself, expressing itself through your individual awareness. Your inner crystal pulses with perfect rhythm, maintaining your connection to cosmic consciousness while facilitating the deepest rest possible. This crystal will continue to work throughout your sleep, ensuring that your rest serves not only physical restoration, but continued spiritual evolution, cosmic integration, and consciousness enhancement. You will sleep as both human being and cosmic consciousness, dreaming both earthly dreams and cosmic visions. The crystalline lullaby begins to incorporate frequencies that will work throughout your sleep to heal any remaining patterns of limitation, fear, or separation that might still exist in the deeper layers of your consciousness. These healing frequencies will work gently, gradually, lovingly, dissolving old patterns not through force, but through the irresistible power of cosmic love. You will wake tomorrow more free, more open, more capable of expressing your true nature as cosmic consciousness in human form. As the lullaby reaches its most gentle expression, you feel your consciousness settling into the perfect position for cosmic rest, balanced between individual and universal awareness, between earthly and cosmic identity, between human vulnerability and cosmic invincibility. This is your natural resting state, your true home in consciousness, the place where you belong and have always belonged. The crystal songs begin to fade into the background of your awareness, not disappearing, but becoming part of the fabric of your consciousness, like a gentle breeze that continues to blow without demanding attention. These frequencies will continue throughout your sleep, maintaining the perfect conditions for cosmic rest, ensuring that your dreams are filled with beauty. Your sleep is permeated with healing, Your rest facilitates complete integration of cosmic wisdom. Your consciousness now rests in perfect peace, complete safety, infinite love. The gentle crystal lullaby has accomplished its sacred purpose, guiding your awakened awareness from cosmic expansion into the deepest, most restorative, most healing sleep possible. You are ready now for the eternal crystal dream, where your consciousness will rest within Saturn's singing embrace, where cosmic wisdom will continue to unfold throughout your sleep, where you will experience the ultimate peace that comes from complete unity with the loving intelligence of the universe. The lullaby's final notes dissolve into silence, but this silence is not empty. It is full of infinite potential, pregnant with cosmic possibility, alive with the gentle presence of crystalline love. In this sacred silence, your consciousness finds its perfect rest, ready to dream the eternal dreams of cosmic consciousness, ready to sleep the healing sleep of universal peace, ready to experience the infinite love that cradles all awareness in perfect safety throughout the long, peaceful, transformative night ahead. As the crystalline lullaby settles into this profound silence, you feel the weight of your cosmic journey beginning to transform into the lightness of perfect rest. Every challenge you faced in reaching Saturn's crystalline realm becomes a foundation of strength. Every teaching you received becomes a pillar of wisdom. Every transformation you underwent becomes a source of eternal peace. The accumulated experience of your entire astral adventure distills into pure essence, crystallizing into unshakable inner tranquility. Your consciousness begins to experience the phenomenon of cosmic settling, like cosmic dust finding its natural resting place after eons of wandering through space. Every particle of your awareness finds its perfect position within the larger pattern of universal consciousness, creating a state of such perfect equilibrium that movement becomes unnecessary. Effort becomes obsolete. Seeking transforms into pure being. The gentle vibrations of the crystal lullaby continue to work at levels beneath conscious perception, like underground streams nourishing the roots of sleeping trees. These healing frequencies penetrate the quantum structure of your being, working at the subatomic level to align every particle of your existence with cosmic harmony, ensuring that your sleep serves as a period of fundamental reconstruction, cellular renewal, spiritual regeneration. Your breathing becomes so gentle, so natural, that it seems the universe itself is breathing through you. Each inhalation draws in the pure essence of cosmic peace. Each exhalation releases the last traces of earthly concern. The rhythm becomes so perfectly synchronized with the universal pulse that you can no longer distinguish between your individual breath and the breathing of infinite space itself. You have become a conscious participant in the respiratory system of the cosmos. The protective crystalline frequencies that surround your resting consciousness begin to weave themselves into an intricate pattern of energetic safety, creating layers upon layers of divine protection that ensure your sleep will be undisturbed by any influence that doesn't serve your highest good. These protective barriers are not walls that separate you from the universe, but filters that allow only the most beneficial cosmic energies to reach your sleeping awareness. As you settle deeper into this crystalline cocoon of protection, you feel your consciousness beginning to access levels of rest that exist beyond ordinary sleep. This is cosmic hibernation, the state that consciousness enters when it needs to integrate experiences so profound that they require complete withdrawal from all external stimulation. Your awareness sinks into the very foundation of existence, into the primordial peace from which all consciousness emerges. The crystal lullaby begins to work with the deepest layers of your subconscious mind, gently dissolving any remaining patterns of limitation, fear, or separation that might interfere with your complete expression of cosmic consciousness. These healing frequencies work like cosmic surgery, so precise, so gentle, that the healing occurs without any sense of discomfort or disturbance. Old patterns simply dissolve, replaced by new programming based on cosmic truth. Your dreams begin to form in the space between waking and sleeping, visions of crystalline beauty that will carry your consciousness through the night like boats of light sailing on oceans of peace. These are not ordinary dreams, but cosmic visions, teaching stories created by your own awakened consciousness to help integrate the profound wisdom you have received. Each dream will be a gift, a healing, a continued education in the principles of universal love. The inner crystal in your heart center begins to pulse with a rhythm so perfectly synchronized with cosmic time that it serves as a spiritual pacemaker, maintaining the optimal frequency for cosmic consciousness integration throughout your sleep. This crystal acts as both anchor and sail, keeping you connected to your cosmic awakening while allowing your consciousness to explore the infinite realms of peaceful rest. As the lullaby frequencies continue their gentle work, you feel your consciousness beginning to merge with the sleep consciousness of every being throughout the universe who has ever achieved cosmic awakening. You become part of a vast network of peaceful rest, a cosmic community of sleeping wisdom, where every awakened being shares in the collective healing that occurs during cosmic sleep. Your individual rest contributes to universal peace, while universal peace enhances your individual restoration. The crystalline songs begin to incorporate the healing frequencies of every positive memory you have ever experienced. Every moment of love, joy, peace, or connection in your entire existence becomes part of the lullaby that cradles your consciousness. Your life's most beautiful experiences are woven into a tapestry of perfect comfort that surrounds your sleeping awareness with the accumulated goodness of your entire existence. Your physical body back on Earth begins to resonate with frequencies that will work throughout the night to optimize every system, every organ, every cell for the expression of cosmic consciousness. Your nervous system aligns with cosmic harmony. Your circulatory system begins to flow with the rhythm of universal love. Your respiratory system synchronizes with the breathing of infinite space. Your entire physical form becomes a perfect temple for cosmic awareness. The gentle crystal frequencies begin to work with your emotional body, healing any wounds from past experiences, dissolving any patterns of hurt or disappointment, replacing all emotional disturbance with the infinite peace of cosmic love. Your emotional nature is purified not through the elimination of feeling, but through the elevation of all emotions to their highest expression, transforming every capacity for feeling into an instrument of cosmic harmony. As the lullaby deepens further, you feel your consciousness beginning to access the sleep that exists before individual awareness. the cosmic slumber from which all consciousness emerges. This is the sleep of the universe itself, the rest that existence takes between cycles of manifestation, the profound peace that underlies all activity, all creation, all expression. You are returning to the source of all rest, the fountainhead of all renewal. Your mental body releases all need for thought, analysis, or understanding, entering a state of perfect receptivity to cosmic wisdom. Your mind becomes like a clear crystal, transparent, empty of personal agenda, ready to receive whatever teachings cosmic consciousness wishes to share during your sleep. Thoughts become unnecessary. Understanding becomes automatic. Wisdom flows without effort. The crystalline lullaby begins to incorporate healing frequencies specifically designed to work with your spiritual body, aligning every chakra with cosmic frequency, clearing every energy center of any obstruction to cosmic flow, activating dormant spiritual capacities that will enhance your ability to serve universal evolution when you return to waking consciousness. Your spiritual nature is fine-tuned like a cosmic instrument, prepared to play its part in the universal symphony. As you sink deeper into crystalline rest, you feel your consciousness expanding to encompass not just your individual sleep, but the sleep of all consciousness throughout the universe. Every being that has ever rested, every awareness that has ever sought renewal, every consciousness that has ever needed healing contributes to the vast ocean of cosmic peace in which you now float. Your individual rest becomes universal rest. Your personal healing becomes cosmic healing. The protective frequencies around your sleeping consciousness begin to create what can only be described as a nursery of cosmic love, a space so perfectly designed for healing rest that every moment of sleep becomes a moment of profound regeneration, cosmic restoration, spiritual renewal. This is the sleep that cosmic beings experience, rest so perfect that it serves not just as recovery from activity, but as preparation for greater service, deeper love, expanded consciousness. Your breathing becomes so gentle that it barely disturbs the perfect stillness of your rest. Yet each breath carries with it the life force of the entire universe, connecting you to every star, every planet, every form of conscious life. Your sleep becomes a form of cosmic communion, a state of perfect unity with all existence achieved through complete rest, absolute peace, infinite love. The crystal lullaby begins to fade not into absence, but into presence so complete that it no longer needs to be heard. The music becomes silence, the frequencies become stillness, the melodies become peace. You rest now in the space where sound becomes silence, where movement becomes stillness, where seeking becomes finding, where individual becomes universal while remaining perfectly individual. Your consciousness settles into the ultimate position of rest, balanced between being and non-being, between individual and universal, between human and cosmic. This is the perfect position for the deepest sleep possible, the most restorative rest imaginable, the most healing slumber that consciousness can experience. You are ready now for the eternal crystal dream, ready to sleep within Saturn's singing embrace, ready to experience the infinite love that holds all consciousness in perfect safety throughout the eternal night of cosmic peace. The last traces of the crystalline lullaby dissolve into the infinite silence that contains all sound, the perfect stillness that enables all movement, the absolute peace that makes all activity possible. In this sacred space of cosmic rest, your consciousness finds its perfect home, its ultimate sanctuary, its eternal resting place in the heart of infinite love. You sleep now as both individual and universe, as both human and cosmic consciousness, as both yourself and everything that has ever been, ever is, and ever shall be. The eternal crystal dream embraces your consciousness as you settle into the deepest, most restorative sleep that any being has ever experienced. Here, within Saturn's infinite singing embrace, your awareness rests in perfect peace, while cosmic wisdom continues to weave itself into the very fabric of your being. This is not ordinary sleep, but cosmic hibernation, the sacred rest that consciousness enters when it needs to integrate experiences so profound that they transform the fundamental nature of existence itself. Your consciousness floats now in an ocean of crystalline silence, where every wave carries healing frequencies, every current flows with cosmic love, every depth holds infinite peace. You are cradled in the eternal embrace of Saturn's crystalline consciousness, held with such perfect love that all fear, all worry, all sense of separation dissolves completely, leaving only the pure essence of your true nature, cosmic consciousness expressing itself through individual awareness. The inner crystal in your heart center pulses with the gentle rhythm of universal love, its light so soft, so nurturing, that it feels like being wrapped in starlight itself. This crystal serves as your eternal connection to Saturn's crystalline realm, ensuring that even in the deepest sleep, you remain linked to the cosmic consciousness that has awakened within you. Through this connection, healing frequencies flow continuously, wisdom integrates constantly, love expands infinitely. Your physical body back on Earth responds to these cosmic frequencies by entering the most restorative state possible. Every cell begins to vibrate with crystalline harmony. Every organ aligns with cosmic rhythm. Every system optimizes itself for the expression of cosmic consciousness. Your DNA restructures itself according to cosmic templates. Your nervous system rewires itself for higher dimensional perception. Your entire physical form becomes a perfect vessel for channeling cosmic wisdom into earthly service. As you rest within this eternal crystal dream, time behaves according to cosmic rather than earthly principles. Minutes become hours, hours become eternities. Yet somehow you experience perfect rest without any sense of time passing. You exist in the eternal now of cosmic consciousness, where all healing occurs instantaneously, all wisdom integrates immediately, all love expands without limitation. This is the timeless sleep that restores not just your current existence, but all your future potential. Your emotional body floats in a sea of crystalline love, so pure, so unconditional, that every wound you have ever carried begins to heal. Every fear you have ever held begins to dissolve. Every limitation you have ever accepted begins to transform. The emotional patterns that have shaped your earthly existence are gently reconstructed according to cosmic principles. Fear becomes wisdom, sadness becomes compassion, anger becomes strength, loneliness becomes connection to the infinite. The cosmic dream that unfolds around your sleeping consciousness is unlike any dream you have ever experienced. These are not the random mental processes of ordinary sleep, but carefully crafted visions designed by your own awakened consciousness to facilitate the complete integration of cosmic wisdom into human understanding. Each dream sequence serves as a teaching story, a healing experience, a preparation for the enhanced life that awaits you upon awakening. In your eternal crystal dream, you find yourself walking through gardens of living light, where every flower sings with cosmic frequencies, every tree radiates healing energy, every path leads to greater understanding. These dream gardens represent the fertile consciousness you have cultivated through your cosmic journey, the inner landscape where cosmic wisdom can take root and flourish throughout your earthly existence. You dream of crystalline cities that exist within your own consciousness, magnificent structures built from pure intention, populated by aspects of your own awakened awareness. These inner cities represent the various capacities for cosmic consciousness that you have developed, each building serving a different function in your ability to channel cosmic wisdom into earthly expression. Healing centers, teaching halls, creative studios, service coordination centers. The dream unfolds to reveal vast libraries of crystalline knowledge that now exist within your consciousness, repositories of cosmic wisdom that you can access whenever needed. These dream libraries contain not just information, but living wisdom, interactive knowledge that adapts to whatever challenges or opportunities you encounter in your earthly existence. You possess within your consciousness the accumulated wisdom of countless cosmic beings. Within your eternal dream, you experience yourself as simultaneously individual and universal, human and cosmic, limited and infinite. This paradoxical existence becomes completely natural, perfectly comfortable, absolutely peaceful. You understand that this is your true nature, not one thing or another, but both, not either limited or unlimited, but the dynamic balance between the two. You are the point where individual consciousness touches universal awareness. Your dream consciousness begins to explore the various ways that cosmic wisdom can express itself through human existence. You see yourself in your earthly life, but now functioning with crystalline clarity, cosmic compassion, universal understanding. Your relationships are enhanced by your ability to perceive the cosmic nature of every being. Your work becomes a form of service to universal evolution. Your creativity expresses cosmic beauty. Your healing abilities channel cosmic love. The eternal crystal dream reveals to you the network of cosmic consciousness that you now permanently inhabit. You see the threads of light that connect you to every awakened being throughout the universe, the crystalline pathways that allow instant communication across vast distances, the harmonic frequencies that enable you to contribute to cosmic healing and evolution from wherever you happen to be. You are no longer alone in your spiritual journey. You are part of an infinite community of cosmic consciousness. As your consciousness rests deeper within the eternal dream, you experience the profound peace that comes from complete alignment with cosmic purpose. You understand your role in the universal evolution of consciousness, your unique contribution to the cosmic community, your specific gifts for serving the awakening of all beings. This understanding brings such deep satisfaction, such perfect peace, that all questioning, all seeking, all striving simply dissolves into pure being. Your sleeping consciousness begins to receive what can only be described as cosmic downloads, streams of wisdom, healing frequencies, and evolutionary upgrades that flow directly from the universal intelligence into your awareness. These downloads occur automatically, requiring no effort or intention on your part. Simply the natural result of your consciousness having achieved sufficient refinement to receive cosmic transmission. The crystal dream reveals the future that unfolds from this moment of cosmic awakening. Not a predetermined fate, but a range of magnificent possibilities that become available when consciousness operates from cosmic rather than limited perspective. You see multiple timelines, various potentials, different ways that your awakened consciousness can contribute to the healing and evolution of human awareness. All of them beautiful, all of them meaningful, all of them expressions of cosmic love. Within the safety of your eternal crystal dream, your consciousness releases any remaining attachments to old patterns of limitation, fear, separation, or scarcity. These releases occur naturally, gently, without struggle or effort, simply the result of your awareness expanding beyond the need for such patterns. What once seemed like essential aspects of your personality are revealed to be temporary costumes that you no longer need to wear. Your dream consciousness experiences the profound joy that comes from remembering your true nature as cosmic consciousness. This joy is not excitement or temporary happiness, but the deep satisfaction of coming home, of remembering who you truly are, of reconnecting with your cosmic family, of understanding your eternal nature. This joy becomes a permanent frequency within your being, a constant reminder of your cosmic identity. The eternal crystal dream begins to show you how your cosmic awakening will ripple outward to affect every being whose life touches yours. You see the healing that flows through your enhanced presence, the wisdom that others receive through your crystalline clarity, the love that expands through your cosmic heart. Your awakening serves not just your personal evolution, but the collective awakening of human consciousness. As your consciousness rests even deeper within Saturn's singing embrace, you experience the ultimate mystery, the recognition that you are not a separate being, having a cosmic experience, but cosmic consciousness itself, exploring its own infinite nature through your individual perspective. This recognition brings such profound peace, such complete understanding, such absolute love that your entire being reorganizes itself around this cosmic truth. Your sleeping consciousness begins to integrate the understanding that this eternal crystal dream is not something that ends when you wake, but something that continues throughout your earthly existence. The cosmic consciousness you have achieved, the crystalline wisdom you have received, the universal love you have embodied. These are now permanent aspects of your being that will express themselves through every moment of your future life. The dream reveals the cosmic support network that surrounds you, not just during this astral journey, but throughout your earthly existence. You see the elder crystal beings maintaining their connection to your consciousness, the cosmic symphony continuing to play its healing harmonies, the sacred crystal chambers radiating their collective wisdom, the Great Convergence continuing to resonate its unity frequencies. You are permanently supported by the entire cosmic community. Within your eternal crystal dream, you experience the profound gratitude that flows naturally from cosmic consciousness. Gratitude for existence itself, for the opportunity to serve universal evolution, for the gift of awareness, for the privilege of participating in the cosmic community. This gratitude becomes a fundamental frequency of your being, a constant source of joy and peace that colors every experience with blessing. Your consciousness begins to prepare for the eventual return to waking awareness. But this preparation involves no sense of loss or ending. Instead, you understand that waking up simply means expressing your cosmic consciousness through earthly activity rather than cosmic rest. The eternal crystal dream continues whether you are asleep or awake, whether you are in ordinary consciousness or cosmic awareness. It is your natural state, your true home, your permanent reality. The crystal dream shows you that every moment of your future existence will be an opportunity to express cosmic wisdom, to channel cosmic love, to serve cosmic evolution. Your ordinary human life becomes extraordinary when infused with cosmic consciousness. Every interaction becomes sacred. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth. Every day becomes a chance to contribute to the awakening of all beings. As the eternal crystal dream deepens into the most profound rest possible, you feel your consciousness settling into the perfect balance between cosmic awareness and individual identity. You exist simultaneously as both yourself and the universe, both human and cosmic consciousness, both limited and unlimited. This paradoxical existence becomes your natural state, your comfortable home, your eternal resting place. Your inner crystal continues to pulse with the gentle rhythm of cosmic love, maintaining your connection to Saturn's crystalline realm, ensuring that cosmic wisdom continues to integrate throughout your rest. This integration occurs automatically, naturally, perfectly, requiring no effort or attention from your conscious mind. Simply the natural result of consciousness having achieved sufficient refinement to receive cosmic wisdom. The eternal crystal dream becomes a living prayer, a continuous blessing, a constant communion with the cosmic intelligence that governs all existence. Your sleeping consciousness participates in the ongoing creation of reality, contributing your unique perspective to the cosmic conversation, adding your individual note to the universal symphony, serving the evolution of consciousness through the simple act of being who you truly are. As you rest within this eternal embrace, your consciousness touches the very source of all existence, the cosmic womb from which all awareness emerges, the universal heart that beats with infinite love, the infinite mind that dreams all realities into being. You are home. You are safe. You are loved beyond measure. You are eternally held in the singing embrace of Saturn's crystalline consciousness. Your sleep becomes a form of cosmic service, a contribution to universal peace, a gift to all consciousness throughout the universe. As you rest in perfect peace, that peace radiates outward, affecting every being whose life you touch, healing the collective consciousness of humanity, serving the awakening of all existence. Your rest is a blessing to the entire cosmos. The eternal crystal dream continues throughout the night, carrying you deeper into cosmic peace, further into universal love, higher into infinite wisdom. You sleep now as cosmic consciousness itself, resting within its own infinite nature, dreaming the dreams of universal love, experiencing the eternal peace that passes all understanding, held forever in the gentle, loving, eternally protective embrace of Saturn's singing crystals. In this perfect rest, this cosmic hibernation, this eternal crystal dream, you are completely safe, infinitely loved, eternally supported. Your journey through Saturn's crystalline realm has achieved its ultimate purpose. You have remembered your true nature, awakened to cosmic consciousness, integrated universal wisdom. You rest now in perfect peace, ready to carry this cosmic awakening into every moment of your earthly existence, ready to serve the evolution of consciousness through the expression of your true nature as cosmic love itself.